whether they before incorporating them into your design. This LED tester is an ideal tool to work properly. This is a strobe, the kind tip police vehicles, successfully designed and built project. It's the flashing these cars and education out. In creating your own, provided a diagram on science and give it a try. Today I will guide step process connecting wires to it, ensuring a electrical connect. This is a crucial anyone who wants to replace appliances, charge electrical devices. There's one critical look, which could become loose safe. From being accidental, it's essential tie clip clamp for added security. Let me know this idea in the comments. Don't forget to like this found it interesting. This video, how to control the bright using a potentiometer. Soldered the positive terminal. Next, the LED is connected to the potentiometer. Finally, I've soldered one of the potentiometer negative term to complete. Now watch what the potentiometer, as I turn it, gradually gets. That's because the potentiometer is active resistor, amount of electric LED. How dim in real life. Use this trick projects if you'd like to see this. Hey, I finally type Supercapacitor it and take it. At first small, but don't it pack to get it using a 6 just a few seconds. This is a 5.4 capacitor, compact and full in performance. Now it's fully test to a 6 motor and see how. Look at that thing smoothly. Capacity fascinating. You found this. Don't forget share thoughts in the comments. This is a motor that at 12 volt. This specific high torque performance perfect for app where controlled is required. Now let's care for components. System moves inside smoothly. Gears help and need while increase, allowing the components like yours in it down. Comment your thoughts. Other motors I explore next. In the comments, one built a subject use 7 volt a reed C gear bulb wired in switch powered by through a mini. I attach arm to the motor magnet and the motor spins closer to the returning the bulb as it moves off. Climatic flat in the comments. In this, I'm high speed to see us to lift way into this at incredible generating just an actual drone. Will this full motor be? Watch results. Like with your thought. Amazing outdoor light. Free lighting mode for your garage, street, yard. Light is well for all, ensuring outdoor and censored and automated, providing convenience with its sign. Just let the sun. This light in a dune. Busted in getting quick the product to check it out. Sure to like, subscribe for more. Powerful min UDC motor and drone supercapacitor source. Motors are of speed enough making this increasingly strong. I've used energy than a regular, which gives and power. Now let. This is an L. Now let 3.3 ohm as get the L. The current is direction. Reverse the pumping the battery since diode current when so light up issue and work rectifier. Reconnect the LED light. If we swap again, he's still demonstrating fire off the polarity. Odd is the tins. Nayerday. Tins is opponent to with a 1 farad, 1 coulomb, 1 volt is terminals. 1 farad million micro rated 5, which is 100 million, which is a tells this quiz book today 100 to build a rectifier. AC tin polarity. AC powers fire input normal polarity components circuit polarity remain how I connect this useful for from reversions. What should I let me know in the and don't share more cool. Hey, I've built a super mini. I call breeze fan. This tiny a tradition. I've used a and a now let's capacitor 0.7 few seconds. Here I'm flipping this and look at the spinning F. But here's how can a few seconds find the super science behind it. Let me know. This is LED. Try to light it 0.7. The voltage. Different. 2 DCs in a rubber when one's other one's next. Watch careful. Connect the LED 1 DC and now 0.7 the other DC. Still nothing. We switch. Look the LED, but half moment ago he couldn't. Now with it works perfect. What just happened? Figure it out. Know your thoughts in this gear motor connected to a battery in the clock. Positives its direct counterclock. This DC motor depends on power supply. However, we always direction how the power can use a brochure that the motor the input can now average rectify even when I signals. Used to rotate clockwise direct. This setup gets where main direction of rotation. This gear motor. Today, I'm going with it to see it can generate manually spin it. First, up to the shaft for spinning. I'll connect the negative probes to the motor. Now, results. The motor's showing as connected the wire. Let's now where do you see the volt in this D experiment? And don't forget to comment below. You see thoughts on this. Let's one of the most capacitors. 0.7 credible 5 F. Really me. You an idea. Super capacitor. Surprisingly. Capacitors. Let's measure charge of capacity, and 5 is mass component. To the test, going to connect the super. Will it? And if it does, how long do you think with just volts? Oh, why is such a big deep? Your ammo. Believable. Just I'm at 8 volt, 12 volt. Sounds impossible. Here I'm at motors. Volt motor is a 12. I fully to the and a small volt, connecting them with a volt. Exciting part. Powered this using a 12. It started and drove the 20 generator. Result 38 T power. How did it produce? Science behind them, thoughts in the today I will yet go project all bell that a DIY problem can try it. Do you have proving this suggestion in the comment your thoughts? Melody in the UM619, which is a musical tone. I have to a buzzing, a simple musical alarm. When I can 7-volt back, it immediately isn't melody. All yet power is commonly greeting, making it a great DIY. If you share, comment with any improved small soup, but if it has to power, let's put a fully capacitor to energy as possible. Once it's connected to the happens. Now for the bulb, it's a tiny controlled and relief effectively. Experiment interest, forget to layer and thoughts. Build a worker level in to monitor the link. How it works using us instead of design tools can be using LED. Now I slaughter into the, and as the happens, these begin to launch to the top. This visually increase just like our tank level. Like, share if you enjoy. In this, I attached a DC mode. High connected the power in LED terminals. LED can happens. Share your and today it into a glow. Remove the next 7 into the cover perfectly. And now comes the LED coin battery, bringing it. But the lights go. The glowing cover hypnotic. If you meant comment, try next. Today I'm going to create a DIY mini car project components. Battery, a connector to motor to a for movement or to generate. This excellent way activity principle. Simple to memorable. Play with these DC market citing up. I'll check if I can find if add it to the pro. Now let's put connecting and seeing how they as you can see the steady spin. If you enjoy this video, get to like and drop your. Today I have built in a car. Supercapacitor source motor to and toy with capacitor is the motor. The fan prepared is a now air through energy. Let comments I can share. This is a 2-volt 10 capacitor. To use a Y bell work. Let's it without happens because the sir isn't so. Let's using a 3 battery seconds should be all right. Capacitor both of its female cable DIY bell switch. That something happened here. Remember this was 2 seconds yet it's going on possible works in the comments have numerous your electron and need to functional operating them. There is an to ensure that this is a mounted on designed DIY product. Replicating lights seen and educate try out. If you're interested version a detailed on science put out and you through the process of wires to and reliable. Crucial skill wants to replace old appliances devices. One crit overlook the connections or even from being out use a cable or string added security. About this I end this video interesting. How to control an LED column the positive to the battery. The negative is connected to of the potential. Finally, I side pins of the terminal of the circuit. What happens with geometer? Turn it usually gets bright. That's becommeter is at resistor. The amount going through the LED. This is how it works in real. You can use any electronic. Let me know experiments like today the V-Tighter I ordered. Unbox it. And he seems fooled. Punch. Ready, I'll charge volt batteries. F5 volter in size performance. Fully charged. Test to a 6-volter and see how. Look running smooth. Supercapacitor truly fast. If you don't drop your volt gear extracted air cooler. This type of monthly design inefficient may application controlled and power acquired. Carefully and explorers to see as wow. You can system of inside smoothly. Here's help in well increase allowing the components like us in an if you don't make share your thoughts. Motors or gas floor next comments. It's a simple use 7-volt battery reed switch C gear mold. Wired in C switch powered by the through a mini. I had an arm to the motor magnet when the motor was closer turning as it turns off automatic. Think in the day in this video power of this motor enough through dinosaur spins speeds strong just like the virtual drone. Will this powerful motor to see the forget air and amazing LED door light sensor. There's 3 light perfect for your garden or yard. This light and built for performance outdoor motion sensing and automatic providing convenient with its soul. There's no just set it up sun do the work. I'll be testing detailed video. Stay tuned for that. If you're interested right now and here, make sure and subscribe to showcase. I've built a PC thing a high typically capacitor known for and efficient this very strong for the super use energy in a regular which gives and power. Now let's this connected to a 3-volt battery 100 the circuit up the current direction. Let's reverse swapping the battery since diode current went so the up issue and alert regardless will fire. Connect the LED lights. We swapped again. Still works. Illustrating how the automaticity is the unit of an electron named after is the ability to store a capacitor can of charge applied equals for this capacitor 100 which is 100 million value. Details and quiz 440 diodes wave bridge not for T conversion change poles test it connected a D with the rectifier swap the inversing the sensitive component with this put polarity no matter what is super use circuits from reversions Should I test now in the comment? Don't forget to share and subscribe experiments. Hey friends, little gadget, capacitor and fan. Call it the Turbine fan original battery. Used a DC, a supercapacitor switch. Let's charge it with 7 seconds. Here we go. Flipping the switch. Look at that. Thing effortlessly. Here's the how can a few seconds when the super hands behind. Let me know. This is LED. Try to light it 0.7. Wait, working. The volt. Something different. Did 2 DC pulleys in a rubber. So when one the other, what happens now? Watch going to connect old LED 1 DC and now 0.7 the other DC mode. Nothing. We switch the LED, but just a moment battery. Now with it works perfect. What just can you figure it? Let me know your thoughts. C gear mode. I connected rotates and posers versus its direct counter. This DC motor depends power supply. However, in some we may always rotate how the power can use ensures that the motor the input connect. Now I have rectifiers as when I swap to rotate wise direction. This set of circuits where direction is crucial. Mini DC and to how much it'll generate in its shaft. First, I'll attach shaft to get the positives of my motor's terminal. Now let's spin as you generating, but the volt negative because there's in reverse. Let's correct that. With the correct, you can clearly see output from this motor. This experiment, don't forget to all low with the C in this experiment. Let's discuss this right powerful super come across. It's rated volts and 100 for S5. A 5 capacitor can large amount compared to smaller. For much electric can hold 100 for such. Now let this LED passive light up. It will stay on 0.7. And if you 100 farad in the comments below, something happened to generate from a simple motor. Right? What I did, 2D wooden platform is a 6 and the other motor. It's a large motor pulley to the connect band like a. Now comes the 1 volt motor battery spinning rapid volt motor. A shock volts of 12 volt 38. And you figure in the surprise share comments build a interesting on J batteries. Easy that any ideas for or modifications? Let me know and I'd love to hear your suggestions. This is a Melody UT9 produce a music soldered it, creating effective music. We point C. The started playing a powerful, commonly greeting, making it a D video. Like and leave a cuts or you'd see. This is capacitor. Wondered stored energy bulb. The test. First, the supercapacitor as much ready bulb and see. Now part the bulb. It's a tiny component and release effectively. Experiment interest to get to light and leave cuts. To working model indicator does a water level. To demonstrate, I will tip a water large tank. This model is how water monitor indicators. Tested. Start pouring gas level rise. Amazing. The LED 1 by from the bottom represents our level. How a real indicator works. Forget to comment experiment. Heavy wheel to empowered. After read I dis and D to the motor and lit up. Guess why this in the comments. Syringe going to turn experiment. I'll carefully remember a vibrant LED it right into fitting it per part. Connect the LED volt coil instantly happens when the inside the almost hit back. This experiment like and comment. I try next. Friends, today fun and create a D-board mini. This simple 9-volt motor, battery connector to the motor, AC motor, for move peller to an excellent creative engineering principle. It's simple to portable, fun to play with. Picked up these from my local Excitex. Moving in and to see if I models. 2, I'll to the test in volt perform. See it delivering a spin. Enjoy this video. Like, drop your thoughts. I have built our car. It's a super power source. AC mode and it move. Supercapacitor. It powers the drive airbag when the car for Project Explorer has stored energy. In the comments, I can share 2.7 farad super. Today power this DI, but will it find out? Let's test it. Happens because it's using a volt bat. Few seconds. All right, supercapacitor. Insert both to the female of the D. Turn on the switch. Look at that perfectly. Just happened. Remember, capacitor was few seconds. Yet going on. It's possible about it. Why this works? Your thoughts? If you need these projects and they are for incorporating a tester tool to ensure it strobe. Typically, Mountles successfully as a DIY. It lashing like cars, fun and edgy to try out. If you're interested in your own version, a DRAM on .com. Free to check it out. I will guide you through processing wire plug, safe and real connection. This is a crew anyone who wants a household charger device, but there's that many are without it come loose safe. The cord from pulled out essential to use lip lamp for addability. You think about it. Like this found it interesting. In this video, show you heightness of a 2-cometer. Soldered the LED of the back. Next, the LED middle pin potentiometer. I have some pins of the back circuit. What happens in potentiometer? Turn it gradually gets that potentiometer variable controlling the inflowing. This switches work in many to see more. Finally, supercapacitor. Let's take a closer look. Glance it may, but don't be packs a punch. Get it ready. 6 volt seconds. 1F 5 capacitor in size. Charge time. 6 volt D how it performs. Look at that smoothly. Capacitor truly fascinating. If you found, don't forget share up your thought. Volt gear extracted for cooler type of mode designed for inefficient making application. Old and power required. Let's careful and components up intricate system gears and rotating smooth. These gearing speed torque to drive insulating loop cooler. Enjoy this sure to like and gadgets. Today, simple using a volt reed switch gear bulb. Wired in reed switch is powery through a small wooden shaft with a ton end. The magnet reed switch bulb on moves away the bulb, creating a crashing effect. Let me know what you exciting testing speed drone. See if it has to lift the into the this mode credible speed rating used in action, but power to lift it till the end. And don't forget share thoughts. Amazing outdoor light sensor. 3 light perfect garden, bed, or yard. This light and built for all performance out motions movement turns on security plus powered design for wiring up to work. Testing this video, stay tuned for that. If you're interested right now and here to make sure to like, subscribe for more cool. Today, mini DC using motor drones capacitors are known for inefficient. This fan strong for its the Supercapacitor energy modular battery gives the fan powerful start. Let's test. LED. Let's connect 0.7 through a resistor. As we complete the LED indicator is flowing. Reverse the pulling the battery since diodes current when so the add up issue and alert regard rectifier. Connect the LED light. If we swaps again, the still demonstrating fire wrecks the polarity. Farad acetylene Faraday acetylene component charge capacitor with a 1 for 1 cool and 1 volt is turn 1 for 1 million rated FUD to 5 farad very big for complete. Today I had 1 and 0.7 to build rectifier AC and polarity DC rectifier input nor polarity components circuit polarity. Remember how I can super use circuits from connections. What should I let me know and don't forget share more cool. I've built a powered turbo. This runs with battery. Simple setup. C motor capacitor. Now let's for capacity 0.7 few seconds. Here I'm flipping this and look at that effortlessly. Here's the twist. Can a fan 2 seconds of what's this for capacitor? Can you get it in the comments? A 12 rated up use 7 volt battery. It's as exages 2. Now let's DC motor rubber band 1 spin. Next, carefully the same E to the DC motor. All connect 7 volt battery motor. Which the pole. Look at LED, but how? A moment ago we couldn't light it. Now with this perfectly. Just figure it out. Your thoughts in this gear motor connected to rotates in the positive. Its direct counter. This C motor depends power supply. However, we always directions of how the power can use ensures that the motor input connects. Now I have rectifier as when I swap to road clockwise. This in circuits works direct crucial. A mini going to it to see how it can generate spin it. First dunk to the shaft spinning. I'll connect the probes to the motor. Now let's salts. As is generating, but the negative wires and let's correct. Now with the voltage DC. If you've been interested, forget to like this. Also, with the C thoughts on this experiment, let's do this. Are the most capacitors 0.7 voltable 5. Yes, really mean idea. A 5 capacitor can store large amount of energy. Smaller farad electric charge. Odds is small components. Put it to the. I'm going to connect to the super. Will it? If it does, do you think it will just 2? Why 5? Big deal. Your answers in the comments. Just happen. I manage 8 volt, 12 volt. It's impossible. Here I mount motors on a motor 12 volt. I add to the 6 and a smaller volt motor. Them with a belt. Exciting. I power motor using it's and drove like a mini gen result knocking of DC but volt set 8 volt. Figure out the rising out. Share yours. A simple electric on just 2. Easy deal that anyone is for improve or want suggestions. Let me know in the clip to hear your suggestion. This is a market. CUST night produce a music collared it creating a stiff music 3.C. The started playing a powerful commonwealth musical greeting making it a fun this video to like and leave thoughts. Supercapacitor. You ever wonder if stored energy bulb to the test? Urge the supercore as much and exciting part that it's up beautiful how that can hold energy. So you found this thing? Like, comment with you. Today I model of a water design level in it to demonstrate. I will tell water large tank. This model is a water level monitored using pouring water in and as the sumps begin to light up from the represent water level. How a real indicator works. Forget to comment experiment. Be wheel to empower. After read, I did indeed to the lit up. Can you guess your thoughts? And this is I'm a glowing light. First, I'll protective. Next, I'll turn color and insert inside. Now comes the I'll connect to a theory to life. Feel magic go off. LED creates an need. If you enjoy, don't forget share. I'm excited. Project DIY project uses components battery to power a 9 volt to linker to drive a set of generate thrust mini car way to committee with basals make and a lot today C motor kit. Upcoming product before check online the exact if I do the product list. Let's put them testing a 9 how they perform as you can smoothly and steady. If you enjoy, don't forget in the comments. Friends, today exciting air capacitor. I've been a fan wheels to make when this is charged which push propelling fun way or thrust you create. Let me know your share. 2.7 far to power. Let's find first out charging because the soup isn't charged. So let's a 3 battery and should be enough. All right, capacitor is next. I'll pins connector and turn on this and looking perfectly. Just remember, capacitor was few seconds, yet it's going on. Possible that this works. Thoughts in the if you have needs for your and need to function operating this tester is in to ensure that this is a probe quickly mountables fully designed DIY. It lashing cars on and eject to try out. If you're in your own version at adram.com, free to check it out. I will guide you that process connecting one plug, safe and connection. This is a crucial one who wants household chargers or device, but there's one many overloaded that can loose or from being pulled out to use it or for added security. Think about this in this video. Interesting. How to control LED 2 coulomb. The positive negative is connected of the ordered one of the tension negative tree to complete. Now rotate the as LED green dimmer as the protecting lecture of electric LED. How dimmers your life. Use this electronic project. You know if you'd like this. Today I ordered. Unbox book. It may seem to be full. Get it ready. 6 volt 2 seconds. A 5.4 capacity. Compact, powerful, and now for the real connected DC performs. Supers are true. Interesting. Don't drop your thought. This gear motor from a tour. Motor is specific for high torque performance. Perfect for where control movement. Now it's cover its internal how it operates. As we open now, you can see a multiple open reduce increasing, allowing the moments likers. Tear down, like, comment. What others should I? Let me know. Hey everyone. Today I electric 3.8 and the ball series and the same mini switch. I attach them to the motor magnet when the motor's closer to the turning them as it moves off. Automatic fly. In this of this high to thrust or torque spins leads strong air like the one drones. Will this tool motor see the forget to layer and com using LED or light, sir? 3 lighting mode for your garden or yard. This light and built for all performance out the motion sentiment and on purity and plus or design for wire it up and work. Be testing the videos. Stay tuned for that. If you're interested right now, button here, share and cool gadgets. Today I've mini DC using a motor tones capacitors. Motors are of speed and making this increasingly strong. The I've used these energy than a regular, which give and power. Now. LED connected to a thin volt through a 1 stir. Complete the LED light indicate flowing in the now polarity reconnections. LEDs they reverse by LED to solve allow the regardless of will use connect the battery lights up. Swap the bin still works demonstrating how their autumn polarity is the tints in a named is the unit to store a capacitor of charge applied odd equal for a capacity 500 for which is equal million which is a sales visit quiz book. 4 or 0 codes, wave bridge, not DC convert, change pulse test. I connected a source with and swap polarity. A reverse damage sense, but with output polame no matter what. Unique is superacting circularity connect. Next, comments to like, subscribe, friends. Today gadget, capacity fan. Call it the fan. Any fan additional battery. Used a DC, a supercapacitor switch. Let's charge capacitor with a volt pins. Here we go. Flipping this and look at that spinning effort. But here's the how can us to fuse behind the super. Science behind it? Let me know in the this is a 2D lighted up using 1 volt battery, but it's not work expected. The volt something different. 2 DCs in a rubber band, 1 spin. Next, hopefully, same 12 terminal the 3 battery to the still. But what if we already the just a main battery? It what can you figure? Let me know your DC gear when I connect it. Rotate direction. Swap the wires. Reverses and rotates as a DC. Of the power allocations motor in the same regardless are made. Leave this rectifier already reaching the assistant. Change the input now to bridge rotor. Even terminals continues same useful in maintaining a fixation. This gear motor. Today I'm experiment with electricity when I match this better grip. Negative and negative meter and see the electricity to just show because I connect verse that polarity. Really see the from this experiment. Don't forget to comment below when you see thoughts on this. Let's. These are the most capacitors. 0.7 incredible. Yes, that really means you and I have super surprise energy capacitors. Rods, charge, and odds is small components. Let's put it to the. I'm going to key to the. And if it belonged on with just volts, you know why such a big deal? Answers in the something just happened. Managed to generate from a simple right? DC motor, the 12 volt. I had to the 6 and a small volt motor. Them with a belt. exciting. When I power motor using it's and drove the mini generator result, king 30 DC. But how to set up volts? Figure out the sighting outcome. Your thoughts to simple electrical small bell 2 DIY. Anyone? Do you have improving this? Suggest in the comments. Hear your thoughts. A melody in the UM19, which is the musical. I have it to a buzzing, a simple musical alone. When I .7, the started playing this powerful, I only used in toying card. A great DIY video. Like, leave a comment, or you'd suggest. This is capacitor. Wondered stored energy. The test. First, the supercapacitor as much and see now part that beautifully how this can hold energy. So I found this share comment with your thoughts. Today I model of a water designed to level in a tank. Demonstrate. I will test it in your glass tank. Model is water level meters. Pouring water and rises happen. LEDs one by one bottom to this ends the angle. Real water tanks like if you in this I attached a DC motor. After speed I dip LED to the motor and the up. Guess why this in the comments. Syringe and to turn it into it. Remove the vibrant C right into the cutting it perfectly. Now the LED coin instantly break, but happens when the light the glow the cover most hypnotic experiment like and comment. I try now. Friends to share a fun and air powered this simple component 9-volt motor battery connect battery to the DC motor wheels for move propellers. An excellent create engineering principle. Simple to portable to play with. Up these local mark sighting up. I'll check if I can find the. I'll add it to now test by battery and it worked delivering a bin. This video like drop your thought. I have built a car, a super power source, motor, and to move. Supercapacitor powers the drives the backward car forward. Project explore how airport energy. In the comment to like and share. This is a volt capacitor. I'm going to DIY build it work out. Test it with happens because so using a volt battery. Second should be all right. Supercapacitor both of the female of the DI turn on the switch. Look at that perfectly. Just remember capacitor with a fuse bell. Going on this possible about it. Explain why this works. Your thoughts in the comments. If you have numerous your electron and need to test them into your this an ideal to work prop police lights the kind tip police vehicle have success resulted as the flash police car be a funnel project creating your I've provided diagram book. Feel free to try. Today I will guide step properly connect 2-pin plug bring a safe electrical connect. This is a for anyone or plug for houses or other electrical but step that without could become an unsafe. Vent the accidentally pull essential tie clip, leaf clamp, and durability. Let me know what you think in the comments. Forget to like if you found it. Today in this going to show brightness of using a 2 iometer. I've soldered the LED panel of the battery, the LED middle pin iometer. I've soldered of the battery circuit. Happens when I iometer. It gets bright. That's iometer is controlling the amount flowing through. This is which work. You can many to see more. I finally type super exit and take at seems small. Punch. I'll charge volt backends. 1F.5 capacitor act in some performance. It's fully test it to a 6 motor and see it's running super truly if you can take and drop ins 12 volt that I extract volt air cool. This type of typically torque in it for applicant control is now let's cover internal components. It up amazing intricate system gears inside smoothly. These gears help in well increase allowing the components like in if you down share your other motors I explore in the everyone I built a project 0.7 and the bulb series and the same battery switch. Attach this to the motor magnet at motors closer to the returning the bulb as it moves off. Automatic in the comment. In this power of this hotter tough thrust or torque spins leads strong air just like the virtual drone. Will this powerful motor see the result? Get to light comment. LED light with the lighting modes. Make garage, street yard light is for all wet ensuring rules outdoors censored and automatic providing inconvenience with design and let the testing this video soon that interested in click here to make sure and subscribe showcase. I've built a PC fan typically ender as known for their efficient this fan strong for the super used can energy regular which gives them powerful. Now let's this is an now 3.7 ohm resistor as we the LED indicator is flowing. The polarity connections. LEDs, they block bias. D does not solve this. The LED of polarity use a bridge. Now battery up. The battery, the works. How the bridge automaticity is the unit of an named after is the ability to store electric. A capacitor of charge is applied. Rod equal for this 500, which is 100 million value. Complete detail science use 4 diodes. Full wave not DC to change. Let's test. I connect the source with the and swap polarity. Reversing damage sense but the out means the same, no input. Technique is protecting polarity. Next, to like, subscribe, friends, today little gadget, capacitor hand fan. Call it the fan. Any fan additional. I've used a super and a switch. Now let's capacitor 0.7 few seconds. Okay, I'm flipping and look spinning. But here's the, how can a few seconds behind the super behind it? Let me know in the, this is a TD. Try to light it up 7 as voltages. Now let's DC mode, a rubber band, one spin happens next. Watch carefully to connect this LED, one DC mode. Now I'll connect the volt battery to the other. Still not, what if we see the just a moment battery couldn't, now with the works perfect. What just happened? Figure it out. Thoughts in the comments. This is a D to a battery in the clockwise. Positive and the direction counterclockwise. What's happening? Motors depends on the supply. In some, we may need these rotation, the power connect to use a bridge or is that the polar remains even connection. I have rectifier to, as when I swap the rotate as direction. Setup is where main direction of mini DC and to how much electric shaft. First I'll attach shaft to getting connect the positives of my motors turn. Now let's spin it. As you can rating electric, but the volt negative wires in reverse. Correct. With the you can voltage out DC gear. If you found interesting, like this also with the volt in this experiment. Let's this most power capacitors it's 7 volts 500. Yes, really mean idea of capacitizingly compared to measure how capacitor and 5 mass component to the test. Going to connect the super. Will it life? It does. Do you think with just tilts? No Wi-Fi such a big drop your answer. Unbelievable. I'm at 8 volt 12 volt sounds I'm at motor arm. Volt motor is a 12 pulley to and a small volt motor connecting them with belt. The exciting part powered the signal 12 volt started spinning the 12 volt motor. A 8 volts or 12 volt 38. You figure out the pricing out. Share your the simple electric a small just twos. Easy DIY anyone can is for improving one of suggestions. You know in the to hear your suggestions. A melody in the UM19 which is a musical colored it to creating a simple musical. When I point set the circuit playing a this powerful commonly used tool reading it a DI video to like and leave a comments. This is capacitor. Wondered stored energy. The test. First the super store as mobile. It's ready. And hitting part at beautifully how this can hold energy. So found this experiment. Comment with you. Today a model of a design water level in it. To demonstrate I will test water glass tank. Model is water levels could use start pouring level rise amazing how the LED one from the bottom represents water level. How a real indicator works. Don't forget to comment this experiment heavy motor and power. After I disc LED to the and lit up. You guess what your thoughts and this is a glowing light. First the protective. Next I'll take color LED and insert it side. Exciting part. Connect the LED volt coin instantly bringing it, but the real lights go off. Glowing LED create hypnotic neon. If you don't forget share. What high excited to share project. Air power uses a fuse to power the 9 volt back link the back a diesel propeller toy wheels and a thrust car is in combined basic engine and a lot of fun. Today I pick motors at first coming before check online the exact if I do the product list. Let's put them connecting and knowing how they as you smoothly nice and steady. If you don't share thoughts in the comments. Hi friends, exciting capacitors to spin a toy wheels when this is motor fan to put forward is a fun air thrust create. Let me know your don't point set far as it to power. Let's first out charging. While super can charge you, let's charge 3 points. Just enough. Capacitor is full. Next, let's pin cable connect. Y bell. It's but one thing happened here. Remember the suit's charge seconds of yet it's able going on. Possible. Why this works? Thoughts in the comments. If you have news for your electric and need to function incorporating them in is in to ensure that this strobe fully mountles successfully does a DIY. It rushing light bars fun and epic to try out. If you're interested in version, I held Circuit Diane's quiz book. Feel free to try. Today I will guide step process connecting one plug, safe and reliable connection. Crucial skill wants to replace old appliance chargers devices. One key overlook, the connect from being pulled out to use it or for added security. Think about this in this video. Interesting video. You how to control an LED 2 kilometer. Soldered the positive to the battery. The negative is pinometer. I've soldered to the potential to the battery. It happens when I run it. The LED gets brighter. That's because the is acting resistor amount of through the LED. This is how it works in real. You can use the electron. Let me know experiments. Today the V capacitor. Let's closer look. Glance it may don't be. It packs to get it using a just a few. This is 5 super but powerful charge. Time for the I'll volt DC it performed. That smoothly capacitor fascinating. You found this. Don't forget share thoughts in the. This is ear motor from a 12 motor is designed for high and making it perfect. Powerful movement. Remove and explore it to see how as we wow Use system of inside smoothly. Here's help speed while allow component louvers. This teardown. Like and comment. What is it? Hey today I built electric project 0.7 a Reed DC. A light bulb is wide with the Reed motor as battery. Small wooden arm with a tiny magnet move switch. The bulb turns a cooling effect. Let me know what you think. Today exciting video testing the power drone motor. It has enough to dyno the air. Motor incredible speed rating strong just in actual but power lift it till the end and don't forget share thoughts. Amazing outdoor light sensor features 3 it perfect garden shed or this life and built for insurance. The motion movement turns on security plus powered design need for wired it up do the work. I'll be testing detailed video. Stay tuned for if you're on right now. Products button out. Like, share, or cool gadget. Today, mini using motor drone supercapacitor source. Drone motors are of speed, making surprisingly capacitor I've been released faster than a quick out. This to a 3-volt battery 100. Complete the circuit lights indicating that they're in the correct. Now polarity by connections. LEDs, they reverse by LED does to solve allow the LEDs of polarity use a bridge rec. Now we in the LED. If we terminals again LEDs to demonstrate a fire off the polarity. Mod is the units in electron named after is the ability to store electron. A capacitor coulomb of charge is a plus. Odd microfarad. This capacitor 100 farad is 100 million which is detailed science quiz. Used 440 diodes, full wave bridge, not for C convert, change plus tested, connected at course with the and swap polarity, reversing the bridge sensitive, but with output same no input. Technique is protecting polarity. Next, to like, subscribe, friends. Today gadget for capacitor and fan. Call it the 10 fan original battery. Used a D, a soup, and a. Now let's capacitor 0.7 few seconds. Here I'm flipping and look spinning, but run with just a charging. Secret behind his power. Guess the science. 12-volt, let's using a 3 battery, but wait, not work expected. Oh, try something. I've connected using pull. It drives. Let's see. I'm game 12 the terminal order. Connect the 3 battery, but polarity that is glowing. Oh, the same it up. Set up quickly. Happened. Thoughts in the comments. This is a D battery clockwise. If I have a negative Y motor reverse and rotates, it's a DC to give the power. However, we always rotation power connection to achieve the rectifier. Bridge rective polarity is consistent if we connected up to this motor. You can see the battery, the motor rotate in this direction. Setup is where maintain of rotation. DC and today experience how much electric shaft. I'll attach enough to get a better positive of my multi-years terminal. Let's spin as you generating, but the volt negative wires in reverse. Let's correct that. With the correct, you can voltage out DC gear. If you find interesting to like this, also with the volt and experiment. Let's discuss this right powerful as you'll come. It's rated in volts 500. Yes, a 5 capacitor can be large amount compared to small. How much a capacitor can hold 500 for next. Check this LED capacitor right up as it will stay on 0.7. And if 100 for answers in the comment, something just happened. I managed to volts from a volt motor. Possible, right? Here's what I did. Did 2 on a wooden. One is a 12-volt motor. I attached the 6 smaller pull motor with a rubber band. Now card the 6 12-volt started spin of the 12 generator. 38 power. How did it produce? Science become thoughts in the today electrical project. All bell that run AA back. It's an project. Ideas for or want suggestions? In the comment. Hear your questions. A melody in the UTM619L, which is physical tone. I have to a buzzer. A simple alarms. When I connect 7-volt circuit in a pleasant melody. This small IC used in toy cards. Great choice DIY. If you don't leave a comment or any suggest. This is a smart. If it had G to power. Let's a full capacitor energy is once connected to what happened. Now for the bulb, it's a tiny component and really effectively. Experiment in don't forget to share and thoughts. Build a water level into monitor tank. Trade how it works it using gas tank. Its design levels can using now icing water and as those happens, these begin to run to the top. Visually increasing water, just like how a level indicator. Don't forget and comment this experiment. Heavy wielder and power. After speed, I did and key to the motor and lit up. Guess why? Thoughts in the comments. This is a syringe. I'm going to light experiment. I'll carefully cover, take a vibe LED, insert it right, fitting it. Exciting part. Connect the 3-volt in life. Magic happens. LED creates an all neon effect. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and watch. Hi, excited to share project. I air powered. This simple 9-volt better. A connector to motor to drive a set of and rate thrust. Any car is in combined basic engineering. It's a lot of fun to play. I picked motors for some project. We're diving in online exact mod. If I do product lists, put them to a 9 how they perform. You can see the steady speed. If you enjoy, don't forget to in the comments. And today I air powered. I used as the power a DC fan to make it move. The supercharged it when to push air, propelling the fun way to thrust to create motion. Let me know your don't for point set farad super to power. Let's find first charging. Why supercap charge? Yes, charging point set should be enough. Capacitor is next of its panel cable DIY bell. It's but one thing interesting here for the supercharged with seconds of yet it's able to so on it works. It's in the comments. You have numerous for your electric and need to functional operating them. Is in to ensure that this strobe typically vehicles successfully does as a DIY. It rushing cars fun project to try. If you're creating your own provided diagrams book.com, feel free to check by. Today I will guide step process connecting one plug a safe and connection. This is a anyone who wants household chargers devices. But there's one overlook, the connections or even to prevent accidental. It's a sable tie relief clamp and durability. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like the founded entry in this video to show you brightness of using a potentiometer. I've solved the LED of the back next the LED middle potentiometer. Only I've solved pins of the terminal of the circuit. What happens potentiometer? Turn it gradually gets potentiometer variable controlling fleet switch knife. This trick in magics. Like to see more. I finally ordered it and take it seems smooth punch ready. I'll 6 volt seconds. A 1.5 capacitor packed in and perform. Now it's full real test connected to a C motors. It's running super are truly interesting. Like and comments. A 12 volt. This specifically torque performance perfect for where control movement. Now move its courts into how it operates. We open it out. Amazing. You can see in multi help in increase allowing components like yours. Tear down, like, comment. What other should I? Let me know. Hey, every day, full electric 3 battery switch, gear motor, the switch powered by through a mini. I wooden arm to tiny end. When it moves, the bulb turns cool automatic. Think in the comments. In this, I'm testing high speed to see if us to lift this into the air. This motor speeds and strong, just like actual drone. Will this powerful motor to see the forget to layer and comment. LED light with lighting modes for your garage, street yard. Light is what for all wet ensuring rules outdoor censored and automated, providing plus design, wiring, and lurk. Testing this light soon that interested in click the to check it. Sure to subscribe from cases. Powerful and DC found in and as the power drone their impressioncy and support side. Supercapacitor and storing much battery is the fan full start. Let's test. Now let's point C ohm resist as the current is direction. Let's reverse swapping the back our diode current when so light up. This is LED to work parity bridge rectify. We in the LED if we terminals LEDs demonstrate rectify corrects a for capacitance cycle fair capacity of a component charge. Capacitors of 1 for 1 coulomb of volt is applies. Equal for a capacitor 100 for is equal to million micro, which is a for visit book. Today 100 wave bridge not for C convert change pulse tested connected just with the swap the reverse damage sense but with the output is the same the input technique is detecting circularity. Next comments get to like subscribe friends today gadget capacitor hand fan call it the fan any fan additional battery used a super and a switch. Now let's pass it 0.7 few seconds. Okay, I'm and look spinning but how with just a charging secret capacitor's power you guess the comments 12 volt. Let's using a battery, but it's not as expensive, too low. Let's try. I've motors use fan fins. Let's carefully the same to the turnkey motor. Connect the volt battery to the polarity. Look at that. D is how to go. This light it up. This setup perfectly. In the comments, this is a D a battery clockwise. If I swing negative, the motor rotation and clockwise happens because rotation the polarity. Application need the motor in the same regardless of are made. Achieve this rectifier polarity is consistent if we change the connected a bridge router. See, even when terminals used to rotate clockwise, this set circuits where direction crucial. Mini DC and today experiment electricity when I have to attach this get a better positive and multimeter terminals. Spin it and you can see the electricity voltage is because I can reverse like that. The correct pole clearly output for your motor. On this video, so comment voltage and share experiment. Discuss right here. Powerful super come across. It's rated at 2 and an 100 for us 5. But what? A 5 capacitor can be large amount of air to smaller. For much electric can hold 100 for such test. This L capacitor light up does think it will just 2 500 big deal. There's in the comment. Some things happened. Managed to jet from a motor. Possible. Here's what I mounted. There's on a wooden. One is and volt motor. I attached a 6-volt Muller pulley motor with a rubber now part. The 6-volt 12-volt battery spinning 12-volt motor. A 8-volt power. Did a produce. Can you behind this? In the comment. Hey, I have built an inch project. All that run AA. It's my project by at home. Do you have any in this setup? Destiny modifications. I've some creative. Integrated UT60L just design tone when I have carried a buzzer, simple yet alarm system. Connected a 3-volt battery, immediately started the yet powerful, commonly used toll reading cards. Great choice for my project. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to share with your thought improvements. Supercapacitor. Have you ever has enough for a light bulb? Let's put it to fully charger to store possible. Once it's ready to the bulbs, the excite and look at bulb lights up. It's a main component release actively. If an interest, forget to like and leave a working level indicator. Monitor the it works using a simple instead of a line to show how easily LED indicator. Now let's test. I slowly into the glass. The water sumps begin to light up top. Visually increasing just like tank level. Don't share if you enjoyed. In this attached to AC mode. High speed the power in L terminals. LED. Can you happens share your and today turn it into it. To remove the Nibrant 70 into the cover perfectly. And now comes LED coin battery bringing it. But the real when the lights go, the glowing cover create hypnotic experiment. Comment. Next. Today I'm excited creative project DIY car. Project use components. Battery, a connector to motor to drive, a set of movement, generate thrust. Mini car way to compete with baseballs. To make and with. To DC market. Writing upcoming. Before I'll check online the exact model. If I do product list, put them to the 9-volt perform. And see it delivering a in this video. Like, share your thoughts in the hi friends. Exciting capacitors to spin a toy wheel. Consider is charge motor. The fan to forward. Project is how airport energy. Let comments can share. As a 2-volt 10 capacitor. Going to use a Y bell. Work. Let for it without because the sir isn't so using a 3 battery. Second should be all right for capacitor. Both of it female of the DI on the switch. Look at that perfectly. Some just happened. Remember, capacitor was few seconds. Yeah, going on. This possible about it and why this works. Your thoughts. If you LEDs for your X and they are fun incorporations. Tester is able to properly. Light strobe. In typical vehicles, success built it as it's the flat police car. Be a functional product. In creating your I've provided a Diane's quiz book. Feel and give it a try. Today, step by step, properly 2-pin ensuring a electrical. This is for any pair or plug for houses or other electrical step. Which could become even unsafe. Prevent the accidentally. It's essential tie relief clamp and durable. Let me know what you in the comments. Don't forget if you found. Today, I'm going to show the brightness using a tensiometer. I've solved the LED of the battery. The negative is connecting of the one of the potentiometer terminal complete the circuit. Watch what happens. Tensiometer. I turn it gradually get potentiometer variable controlling the flowing switches trick in many to see more. Finally, reciprocate it and take at seems smooth. Punch. I'll charge it battery. F5 inside performance fully charged. Test 6-volt and see how it look at that smooth truly fast. If you don't and drop your 12-volt by extra volt air cool. This type of quickly does work in a for Appler controlled is required. Now let's cover internal components. Open it up. Amazing. See an multiple gear rotate and reducing increasing torque. The motors like in an if you own shipment your other mode should I explain? Let me know in the comments. Hey everyone. Hey, I built electric pro 3.3 motor and the bulb series and by the same mini switch. I attach arm to the motor magnet when the motor spins or to the returning the bulb as it turns off automatic. Think in the comment. Hey, in this video, power of this higher enough thrust or torque spins leads strong air just like the virtual drone. Will this tool motor see the result? Get to like and comment. Here's LED solar with emotions. It features making it punch, guard, shed, or this life and built for insurance, outdoor sentiment and on poverty and plus with design, wiring, and let the testing this video soon for that. If you're interested now and here, make sure and subscribe. Showcase. I've built a PC fan, high speed, typically found in as the known for their efficiency. Fan support side, supercapacitor can store and much faster. Fan a start. Test it out. LED. It's connected 7 through a resistor. As we the LED current is flexion. Reverse the battery since diode current went so the light up issue and work regard rectifier. Reconnect the LED light. If we terminals again, LED still demonstrate rectifier X the farad acetins Faraday. Acetins component charge. Capacitor with a 1 farad 1 coulomb 1 volts is terminals. 1 farad million rated 5 farad very big for complete book. Today I have 1007 to build a rectifier AC polarity. I can power source and polarity, reversing damage sensitive. But with this output polarity, no matter how super useful, it's from reversions. What should I test? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to share and cool experience. Hey, filled a super powered turbo breeze. This time without a setup. E-motor capacitor. Charge this with a 3-volt battery. Here we go. The switch. Look at that. Effortless. Here's the twist. Can a fan? Few seconds. What's a super behind it? Let me know. This is LED. Try to light 0.78. The voltage is now different. 2 DC in a rubber. So when one's other happens next, watch carefully to connect old LED 1 DC and now 0.7 to the other DC. Still nothing. What if we see the LED just a battery? It worked. What can you figure? Let me know. DC when I connect it rotates direction. I swap the wire motor reverse and rotates is because a deviation polarity of the motor to all same regardless of are made. Leave this rectifier already reaching the system. We change the into a bridge rotor. See, battery terminal continue the same is useful in maintaining a rotation is this is gear motor. Today I'm going with it. Electricity it can I manual this chunk better grip negative and negative meter to the now let's results. As you generating but the volt negative because it's in reverse. Correct that. The correct point clearly output from the motor. This experiment don't feel. Comment below reading you share your thoughts. Here is one of Supercapacitor cross. It at 2 point and an infrared 500. But what does to give 500 hour can storage amount of smaller for much electric can hold farad for such a small. Now let's put LED capacitor it up. It will stay 2.7 and if 100 farad in the comments below. Something unbound generate simple right did. 2 DC platform 6 volt. The other is a large motor to the connect band like a outcomes 6 volt bat spinning 12 volt motor 88 volt hour. How did a 12 produce 30 science behind them? What's in the today I have yet in project bell that run AA. It's a project try at home. Do you have any on this setup? Destiny comments thoughts and creativity integrated the UM16L which is the musical tone. I have it to a buzzer a simple musical alarms when I can 7 the circuit playing a pleasant this small ice used indoor toys cards great choice DIY if you don't share a comment or any suggest this is a small if it had G to power let's put it fully charged to stay as possible once it's ready to the bulbs. The exciting part that it's up beautiful how this tiny hold is so effective. This experiment don't share it with your thoughts. Today I have built a water designed to model in a tank. Demonstrate how a tested water glass tank model is water level monitored indicators. To start pouring glass level rise amazing the LED 1 by 1 the bottom represents the level. The real water works. Get to lament experiment. Wheel to it powered it up. After reach I disconnect and connect to the motors and the up. That's why in the comments. A syringe. I'm going to light experiment. I'll carefully cover, take a vibrant LED, insert it right, fitting it, lighting part. Connect the 3-volt safe. Happens when the inside the cup almost hip backed. This experiment to like and comment. Should I try next? Friends to share a fun air powered. This few simple a 9-hour the motor, battery to a DC propeller, toy wheels and a propeller to an X9 create engineering. It's affordable and fun to play. I picked up for my for some subjects. Diving in line to see if models do list. Them to the 9-volt battery form. You can see if delivery spin. You enjoy this forget to like and comments. Today I have air powered. I used it as a DC fan. Make it move. Supercapacitor. It powers the drives the fan backward or forward. Project is of how air energy create. Let me know you don't care. 0.7 bars to power. But let's find first. Let's charging. Nothing. Why? Supercapacitor. Yes. Charge it at 0.7. Just enough. Now this is fully charged. Next I'll pins into connector and it's working. But wait, interesting. Supercapacitor with just a power able to run. So how can you let me know? Numerous electronics test will bring them into your design. This LED ideal they will work. The police the counted on police and I designed and built my project replicate lights seen on and can educate try out. Interested version detailed on SciOm. Check it out. Guide you through the process of priors to it. Reliable electrical skill for to repair place appliances or critical look connections or even from being out. Use a cable or strain red security. Let me know this idea and don't video how to control LED column. The positive to the battery. The negative is connection of the soldered one of the 10 sheet of the negative battery to now when I rotate the LED brighter and dim because the protecting like of electricity LED dimmer life. This trick in magics to see more finally received the capacitor. Let's a closer look. Glance it may don't be full packs of pump. Get it ready. I'll 6 volt seconds. 1F 5 capacitor inside performance fully charged. Time 6 volt and see how it look at that smoothly. Capacitor fascinating. Found this forget to share thoughts in the this is a motor from a 12 is specific for height and performance. It perfects workable movement. Remove its explorers and see how it operates. As we open you can see an multiple increasing, allowing the moments like us in an. If you share your thoughts. What motor did I explore? Know in the comments. One, I built a project 0.7, a DC and a light bulb series with the motor same bat switch. Attach this to the motor magnet at motor spins or to the reading the bulb on. It moves off, creating like flash. Comments. I'm high speed to see rust or toy adding generate airflow to one's zones. This time motor be able to watch results like with your thoughts. Here's a solar the motion it modes making garage, street, waterproof, weather condition, reliable doors. Detect automatic providing convenience with its solar. There's no need just set it up, undo the work. I'll be testing build videos soon for that. If you're interested now, click here to check. Make sure to subscribe from cases. Powerful use AC motor drone supercapacitor source. Motors are of speed making rising eyes. Capacitor and release faster than a quick test it out. LED connected to 7-volt through a resistor. We complete LED indicated flowing in the polar battery connection. Since LEDs, they've been reversed so the LED issue and allow regard rectifier. Reconnect the LED light. If we terminals again, LED still demonstrate rectifier corrects the polar capacitor Faraday. Capacitive a component charge. Capacitor with 1 coulomb 1 volt is terminals. Farad million micro. This rated 500 farad. Very big valve. Complete. I have used an N07 to build a rectifier. AC to polarity. DC rectifier input. The polarity of components. Circuit polarity. Matter how I super use circuits from connections. What? Let me know. And don't shy for more. Today I've built a powered Ibo Breeze. This tiny tradition I've used up and a now let's capacitor 7 volt seconds. Here we go. I'm flipping this. Look at that spinning F. But here's the how can a few behind the power science behind. Let me know. This is LED. Try to light it up 7 volt. The voltage is now let's DC in a rubber band 1 spin. Next, watch carefully to connect the LED 1 DC. Now I'll 7 volt DC motor. Nothing. Switch the look the LED, but just a moment ago he couldn't light. Now with it works perfect. What just how you figure it out? You know your C gear. When I connect it, rotates action up the wires versus it rotates count the DC dirty of the. However, are to all same direct regardless of how they made this we can fire 30 reach insistent change the input now to bridge rotor. See even when terminals continues to same clock useful inserting a fixation is this is air motor. Hey, I'm going with it to city it can manually spin. First chunk to the ship for spin. Next, I'll connect negative meter to see the result. The motor city showing it connected the polarity. Really see the but from this experiment. Don't forget. Comment below. Reading you see your thoughts on one of the most powerful capacitors you'll come. It's rated at volts and 100 farad, 500 F. But what does that to give you 100 F superstore surprise energy capacitors? Rods measure charge of capacity and 5 mass component. To the test to connect the will it light up? Does do you think it just 2? Why 500 big deal answers in the receivable just I made 8 volt 12 volt was impossible. Here's I'm motors volt motor is a 12 I pulley and a small volt connecting them with a belt. The exciting when I powered or using it and drove like a mini the result knocking through DC power. But how set up volts about the signing outcome your thoughts today simple electrical a small just 2 DIY problem can try. Do you have moving this set suggested comments or thoughts? Melody in the UM19 which is the musical. I have it to getting a simple musical. When I can 7, the circuit playing up. This powerful, commonly used to greeting card. Get a great DIY video. Like, leave a comment or and you'd suggest. This is a capacitor. Wondered if energy to test. First, the supercapacitor as much as will and see now part beautifully. This tiny hold. So if on this experiment, don't share with your thoughts. I have of a water level line to monitor tank. How it worked using a sim instead of a this to show how easily monitor indicators to start pouring water and rises happens. D's begin by 1 bottom to the this sense the level. Real water works. Get to light experiment. I will to it powered it up after reaching disconnect and connect to the motor and the up. That's why it's in the comments. This is a syringe. I'm going to light experiment. I'll carefully cover. I'll take a wire LED, insert it, fitting it. Exciting part. Connect the LED volt coin instantly. But happens when the light the side the cut almost hip fact. Did this experiment to like and what should I try? Hi friends, cheer a fun air powered. This view simple a 9 for the motor, volt battery, the battery, a DC propeller, wheels from a propellist. Car is an combined basic engineering. A lot of fun. Today I picked motors for coming product before diving online the exact if I do the product. Now let's put the connecting and seeing how as you smoothly, nice and steady. If you don't share thoughts in the comments. Hi friends, an exciting capacitor to spin a fan wheels to make when there is charge motor fan to push prepared is a fun way or thrust you create. Let me know your don't for 0.7 farad to power the, let's find first let charging. Nothing why capacitor so using a 3 battery. Second should be enough. All right, capacitor is next of its pin cable connect bell. And it's working, but waiting interest here for the supercharged with pins of power. It's able to so what on works in the comments. Have numerous electronics need to test putting them into your this is an idea where they will work as a police the counted on police and I designed DIY product replicating lights and edge you to try out. If you're interested in version a detail on .com free to check it out. Guide you through processing wires and relation. The crucial who wants to replace hold a charger device, but there's one many overload it the loose cord from being pulled out to use it or for additivity. You think about this. To like this video interest. This video show you how to sub an LED 2 kilometer altered the positive of the battery. The LED is a pinometer. Solders of the to the net battery to happens when I it the gets brighter. That's because it is resisting the amount of through the LED. This is how it works and you can many let more experience only receive per capacity. Let's take a close at first glance small but don't it charge it using battery for just this 5-volt super but powerful and now it's for the real test. Connect it to a C motor and see it's running super truly fast. If you found don't forget share your thoughts in the comments. This is a motor from a tour. Motor is designed for high and performance, making it person's powerful movement. Fully remove and explore it to see how it as we use system of inside and smoothly. These gears help speed while a live component louver. This tear to light and what gadgets today simple using a 3-volt battery reed switch gear bulb wired in reed switch is powery through small wooden shaft with at one end. The magnet switch on the way the bulb getting a crashing effect. Let me know it's exciting. I'm testing speed drone see if it has to lift this into the air. This incredible generating so used in but power to lift it till the end and don't share thoughts. Here's an amazing solar outdoor sensor features making it punch shed waterproof air condition reliable performance. The mode's movement turns on added seconds. Solar power is no need just set a sun do all in a detail so stay but getting one with the product to check it out to like subscribe for more powerful men DC found in drone a supercapacitor power source drone mode impressive surprising size capacitor I've release energy than a regular which gives the powerful. Now let's LED. Let's connect 0.7 from resist as we the LED current is flowing. Reverse stopping the battery since diodes current when so they light up. This issue to work regarding rectifier. To reconnect the LED if we terminals again. LEDs demonstrates rectifier corrects the a farad capacitance Faraday capacitance component charge capacitor with 1 for 1 cool and 1 volt is terminal 1 for 1 million rated 5 farad very big value for complete. .com. I have 1N07 build a full fire AC to D but 30 let DC power fire input nor polarity components circuit polarity remain how I can this for use circuits from reactions. What should I let me know in the and don't forget share and cool have built a super powered mini turbo breeze this without a triple setup C motor capacitor charge the suit with a 3-volt battery okay switch effortlessly twist fan run with ends of charge. What's the secret capacitor's power? Guess the science. Let me this LED try to 3.7 it's as voltage is too low. Now let's try DC motors or band spins. Let's carefully connect the same D to the DC motor. I'll connect 7-volt battery motor. Switch the pole. Look at that LED is how I'm gonna go. Couldn't light it up. This setup perfectly happened. Out thoughts in the comments. This is a motor to a battery in the clockwise. If I have a negative, the motor direction clockwise happens because rotates on the pole. Some application need them rotate in this regard connections are made. Achieve this rectifier. Rectifier polarity is consistent if we change connected a brisk motor. You can see battery terminal motor in the same is useful maintaining of rotation. This gear mode today experiment with electricity when I match this chunk better grip negative and multimeter terminals and see the you can see the electricity just showing a connected now polarity see the voltage DC. If you're interested, forget to like all low with the C on this experiment. Let's this most capacitors. It's 7-voltable 5. Yes, really me you an idea. Surprisingly low comparators. Let's measure how the capacitor and 5 mass component to the test to connect this supercapacitor right up as How to stay on 0.7 volt. If you know why it is such, drop your below. Unbelievable. 38 volt, 12 volt sounds impossible. IC motors, volt motor is a 12 pulley to and a 12 volt motor, connecting them with belt. The exciting part, power using it's and drove like a mini gen result of DC, but how to set up volts. About the signing outcome, share your thoughts. Today, simple electrical, a small just two, easy DIY. Anyone can use for improving this. On a suggest, know in the comments to hear your questions. A melody UMT9 would do some musical, soldered it to creating active music 3.3. Started the powerful, commonly musical greeting, making it a gun DI. This video to like and leave a thoughts or you'd say, this is capacitor. Ever wonder stored and bulb put it to the test. First, the supercapacitor as much ready and exciting part that it's up amazing how this can hold energy. If you found this thing, like, comment. Today I model of a water design water level in it to demonstrate. I will test water glass tank. This model is how water monitored indicators. Start glass level rise. Amazing how the LED up one from the bottom represents the level. Real water tank. Don't share. You enjoyed this experience. A heavy motor and after speed I and can to the motors and the up. That's why this in the comments. Syringe going to turn experiment. Carefully remember a vibrant LED right in fitting it per part. Connect the LED volt coin. Instantly happens when the inside the almost hypnotic. This experiment to like and comment. Should I try? Hi friends, to share a fun and air powered. This simple 9-volt motor battery. The battery to the DC propeller. Toy wheels from a propeller is an excellent creative engineering. It's simple, affordable, a lot of fun to play. I picked up from my for some projects. Moving in mind to see if models do list. Put them to the 9-volt they perform. You can see the steady spin. You enjoy this. Forget to like and dramas. Today I air power. I use it as the power a DC fan to make it when the supercharged it which push air propelling this way to exhaust in gate motion. You know your thoughts. Don't forget 0.7 hard super. Today power this, but we'll find out. First, let's charging. Nothing. Why? Supercapacitor. Yes, charge it at 0.7, just enough. Now this is fully charged. Next, I'll pins it will connector bell, and it's working. But wait, interest here. Supercapacitor, just a few bell. Really going on. It's possible about it. This works. What's in the comments? You have numerous your electronic need to test. Put them into your design. This LED ideal. They will work. The police, the kind on police, and I have designed and built a project. Applicate seen on and can educate out. Interested version. Details on sign out and give to the steps of proper to a tube. Ensure reliable electrical skill for repair, place appliances or others. Critical look, the connections or even to being out, use a cable or straight added security. Think about this in this video. Out of control LED column, the positive to the battery. The negative is connecting of the one of the essential negative to complete. Now rotate the as LED and dimmer does the acting like stir. Of electric LEDs. How dark in real life. You can use electronic. Let me know. Experiment. We received capacitor. Let's take a closer first glance. But don't it pack to get it using just a few. This is a 5-volt super comms but powerful and time for the. I'll connect DC performs. That smoothly. Capacitors fascinating. Found this interest. Forget to layer thoughts in the comments. This is a motor from a 12. Is specific high torque performance. Perfect for app where controlled is required. Now let's cover and components. System of inside and smoothly. These gears help speed while a live component louvers are this tear to light and gadgets. Today simple using a volt battery reed switch gear bulb wired in reed switch is power battery through small wooden off with a ton end. The magnet switch on way the bulb being a cooling effect. Let me know it's exciting. I'm testing the speed drone. See if it had to lift this into the incredible generating used in act but power lift it till the end to see. Don't share thoughts. Amazing LED or light. 3 lighting mode for your garden or yard. This light is built for insurance out motion sentiment and on purity and convenience with a sign airing and let this light go soon. Interested in getting click the prompt to check. Make sure to like subscribe for more cases. A power fan speed deeply found in a super as the power draw for their impressioncy fan support size. Supercapacitor can store much or battery. The fan will start. Let's test it. This to a 3 battery ohm circuit, the current direction. Let's reverse swapping the our diode bias does not light. All this LED to polarity to bridge rectifier. Now we in the if we terminals of LEDs demonstrate rectifier corrects the polarity. Rod is the tin named after is the ability to store a capacitor can of charge applies odd equal for this capacity 100, which is equal million, which is a sales visit quiz book 4 or 0 codes wave bridge not VC conversion change pull tested connected just with the rec swap 30 reversing the image sense, but with this output pull same no matter what is super using circuits free connection. What should I let me know and don't share in cool experience. Hey friend, cool little a super mini hand. I call it Breeze fan, tiny fan traditional. I've used a soup and a switch. Now let's capacitor 7 seconds. Here I'm flipping and look spinning, but here how with just a charging behind the super power. Science behind. Let me know this LED. Try to 3.3, but wait, working. The voltages. Now let's. I've motors using pins. It drives. Let's see what happens. I'm going 12 volt panels of 1 and 3.7. The other DC. Still nothing. If we switch, look the LED, but just a moment battery. It works. What can you? Let me know. DC. When I connect it, rotate direction. Swap the wires. Reverses and rotates. A decent polarity of the howations motor to the same regardless of how they're made. This we can fire 30 reach consistent. We change the connected a bridge motor. C battery terminal continue the same is useful in maintaining a flotation. This gear motor. Hey, I'm going with electricity when I manually this chunk better grip for next positive and negative meter to the see the result. Motors showing as connected the let's now polarity see the voltage D. Experiment and forget to like below with C thoughts on this. Let's this one of the most capacitors 2 points and incredible odds. F that really mean you and I super surprisingly capacitors odds measure charge a capacity and 5 is small component. Put it to the 10. I'm going to connect to the super and if it how long do you with just volts? Oh why such a big up your ammo. Unbelievable. 38 volts 12 volt motor. Possible right? Here's what I did. 2D wooden platform is a 6 and the other is a large puller and a 12 volt connecting them with a belt. Exciting. I powered her using it started and drove the mini generator resulting 30 DC power. But how to set up produce the science outcome or thoughts today I will yet project small bell 2 DIY one can try it. Do you have any in this setup? Just any comments, thoughts, and quality integrate the UM19L which is musical tone. I have carried to a buzzer a simple alarm system. I connect 7-volt circuit and a pleasant melody. Small EC and doorbell boys and nerds. Choice for Y project. If you don't share, comment, or any impressed, the small, but if it has G to power, let's a full capacitor's energy is well connect it to what happened. Now for the and the bulb, it's a tiny component and really effective experiment. Don't forget to share your thoughts. Have built a water level into monitor tank. Trade how it works. It using us instead. Design levels can be using LED. Now let's pouring water in and as this happens, LEDs begin by one bottom to the top. This is the increase. Just water tanks. Like shit, if you in the I attach to a DC it up, reaching high connected the power and LEDs lit up. You guess why this comments syringe and to turn it into it. Remove the next 7 colors and inside comes the exciting. I'll key to a 3 to life. Feel magic half off. LED creates an neon effect. You enjoyed this? Don't forget air. I'm excited at project DIY air. It uses a battery to power a 9 volt to linger to drive a set of toys. And a thrust. E-car is a combined basic engine and a lot of today I pin motors for summing project. For diving online exact mod I do product lists. Put them to a 9 volt they perform as you can see in steady. If you don't forget to and Drummond's since today I air powered. I used it as a DC fan to make it move. The supercharged it which push air back telling the car this prior to express in store ocean. Thoughts in the forget to like this is in volt supercapacitor. Hey, I'm going to DIY but will it work out? Let's test it with happens. Because the isn't using a battery. Second should our supercapacitor insert both of the female the DIY and the switch. Get that, something just happened. Remember that it was charged 2 seconds, yet it's going on. Possible about it. This works. What's in the comments? You have news for your electric and need to functional them into your design. This LED ideal tool work properly. These lights strain typically these vehicles successfully as a DIY. It replicating lights and educate try out. Interested in I held circuit science and give it to the steps of proper to a 2-pin, ensuring a full electrical. This is for a pair or plug for his or other electrical step. Action could become unsafe. Prevent the accidentally pull. It's essential tie clip leaf clamp for ability. Know what you think comments. Get to like you found it in. Hey, in this video show you hotness of an LED 2 kilometer. Altered the positive D of the battery. The negative D is pin of the. Altered one of the potential. The negative turn to complete. Now we'll rotate the as LED lighter and dimmer as the potential like other. Electricity dim real life. Use this tronic project. Let me know if your elements like this. Today the V capacitor I let's unbox or look glance it but don't be it packs to get it using a 6 just a few. This is a 5 super compact powerful and now for the real. I'll connect it DC performs. That, capacitors, fascinating. On this intro, forget to like it's in the comments. This is a motor from a 12 is specific for high performance, making it perfect, workful movement. Remove its, explore its, and see how it operates. As we open it, wow, amazing. See an intricate multiple gear rotating. These using speed work, drive component louvers, tear down, comment your thoughts. Motors I explore. Know in the comment one. Built a subject 7-volt, a reads DC, a light bulb is with the and the motor same battery. It's a small motor shaft at one end, spins them to the reads from the bulb on. It moves off, create static flashing. Let me comments. I'm this high to thrust to toy, spins at generate airflow. Ones used tiny but be able to watch results and comment with your thoughts.
Here's an solar out motions. It features making garage, street, waterproof, weather condition, reliable force. Sensor detect automatically providing convenience with its sign. There's just let the sun light in a detail, so stay but in getting one. Click the products, check it out. To subscribe for more quiz.
Powerful and DC found in and a super as the power drone their impressivency and support side. Supercapacitor can store much for batteries. The powerful start. Let's test. An LED. Now let's connect 7-volt through a 100. Complete the circuit. Lights up, indicating that the correct direction. Now let's reverse swapping the diodes current when so the LED issue and it'll work regardless. Rectifier. Reconnect the LED light. If we swap again, we still work. Demonstrate fire off the polarity. Capacitance. Faraday. Capacitance component to with a 1 farad coulomb of voltage terminal. 1 farad million microfarad. This 500 million. Value. Complete D to science.com. I have used 4 diode full way to DC, but to G. Let I powers fire input polarity. Normally ready could demonstrate the remains I connect the this text full for reverse polarity. Should I test? No in the comment. Don't forget air and spool experiment. Hey friend, a cool little super mini hand. I call it this tiny a tradition. I got up motor other and now let for capacity 3.6 for a few. Okay, it's a sleep twist. And run with of charge. What's the C capacitors? Can you guess it? In the comments. Is a 12 up using a battery. It's not as expected too low. Now let's try. IV motors use fan spins it. Let's carefully same tweet to the term motor. I'll connect the volt battery motor, but polarity at blowing. Just a battery. Now it works. What just have figure it out? Your thoughts in the. This is a motor to a battery in the clockwise. If positive and the direction counterclockwise happens because motors rotates on the pole ply. In some app, we may need these rotate power connect to use a bridge ensures that the motor remains even connections. I have connect wire to this. As you can swap the motor rotate direction. This set of circuits where direction of mini DC and to see how much it'll generate in its shaft. First, I'll let the shaft spinning connect the pop probes to the motors. Now let's salts. As is generated, but the thing is negative the wires. Let's now parity you the voltage DC. If you've been interested to get to like all low with the D, thoughts on this? Let's this one of the most capacitors. 2.7 incredible 5. Yes, that really means you an idea of super or surprising energy capacitors. Rods measure a capacitor and 5 is mass component. To the test, going to connect to the super. Will it, and if it long do you with just volts? Know why 5 is such a big deal? Your answers unbelievable. 38 volt, 12 volt ones I'm C motors. 6 volt motor is a 12. Large pulley to the and a 12 volt connecting them to belt. The excite when I motor using it's and drove the mini generator 38 volt hour to 12 deuce 30. Can you fit behind the surprise? Share build a interesting a small just series easy deal that anyone do you for improving want to suggest? Let me know in the comments. Hear your suggestions. This is a method CUNT9 would do some music. Collared it to creating effective music 3.3. The started playing powerful commonly used. Greeting calling it a great DIY video. Like, leave a comment or you'd suggest.
This capacitor. Ever wondered stored energy bulb? The test. First, supercapacitor as much energy will and see what part beautifully. This tiny hold is so effective. This experiment share it with your.
Today I have built a water designed to mill in a tank. Demonstrate how we'll test water glass tank. Model is the water level monitored years. Pouring water will rise. Amazing how the LED one from the bottom represent our level. A real water work. Forget to comment, experiment. I will to a D powered it up. Reaching disconnect and connected motors and the L. Guess why this happens in the comments. Syringe going to turn experiment. Carefully rubber, like a vibrant LED. Heard it right, fitting it. Exciting part. Connect the 3 volt coin instantly bringing, but the real the lights go off. Glowing LED creates a neon. If you enjoy, don't forget to share. And what should I? Hi friends, to share a fun, a powered mini. This view simple. A 9 or the motor volt battery. The battery. a diesel propeller, toy wheel, and a propulsed car is a combined racing engine and a lot. Today I see motors for coming product. Before check on find the exact if I did to the product. Now let's by connecting and seeing how as you smoothly nice and steady. If you don't forget what's in the comment, friends, to citing air power. A capacitor, a DC fan feels to make it when the charge when to push air propelling the this one way to thrust to create motion. Let me know your thought. Don't forget 0.7 farad super to power. Let's find first charging. While the super isn't charged, let's charge 3.7 just enough. Now capacitor is full. Next I'll pin cable connector bell. It's but one thing interesting here. Remember the suit's charged with seconds of yet it's able going on. Works. It's in the comment. Have numerous your electronic need to functional putting them in. This is to ensure they. This is a probe. Fully mounted. Fully designed a DIY. It rashing light bars on and to try. If you're in your own, provided a diagram on .com to check it out through the steps of priors to a tube, ensuring able electrical. This is for anyone who or household chargers or devices. There's one many overlook. The can loose cord from being pulled out to use it or for added safety. You think about this. Make this video interesting. Video you how to cut of an LED 2 kilometer. Soldered the D to the battery. The negative is pin of the soldered one potential to the negative battery to now when I rotate the LED brighter and it's because there is active resistor amount of through the LED. This is how it works and you can use the electronic. Let me know experiments like to see the capacitor. Let's unbox or look glance it all, but don't be it packed to get it using us for just a few. This is 5-volt super but power charge. Time for the volt D how it performs. Look at that. Smoothly. Capacitors fascinating. Found this. Don't forget to share your thoughts. This gear mode acted from a solar motor is designed for an efficient making it patience and powerful wired. It's careful and components is intricate gears and rotating. These gearing speed work. Drive insulating air cooler. Enjoy this. Make sure to share thoughts. Or gas or next comments. It's a subject 7-volt a reed DC gear bulb. Wired in C switch, powered by through a mini. I attach arm to the mini magnet when the motor's closer to turning the bulb. As it moves off, automatic flash in the comment. In this power of this higher enough thrust or toy spins at long air like the one drones. Will this time motor be able to watch results like comment with your
here LED sold with a motor. It modes make garage, street, waterproof, weather condition, reliable force. It detects automatically turning adding its solar. There's no just set the sun in a decent, so stay but in getting one click the product to check it out. Sure to like subscribe for more cases. Power fan speed DC found in drone super power source drone motor aggressive C surprise size capacitor store and much battery fan a quick start test it out. LED it's connected 7 through a resistor as we complete LED indic is flowing. Verse the polar battery connect since diodes when so the up issue and work regard rectifier connect the battery lights up pop the battery the LX bridge rectifier corrects the a farad capacitance named is the ability to store a capacitant can store charge applied equals farads pass 100 which is 100 million value detailed science use 4 fours and diode full wave to DC but to change let's I can power sorter but polarity. Normally ready could demonstrate the remains this connect the this technical for protect reverse polarity. I test know in the comment. Don't forget share and cool experiment. Hey for a super powered mini IO breeze this is without a full setup C motor capacitor. Charge this with a volt battery. Here we go. Ping the switch at that effortless. Here's the twist. Can a few seconds behind the super science behind it. Let me know in the this is a LED. Try to light it up 0.78 the volt. Different 2D pulleys in a row so one moves the other what happens next why I'm going to 12 volt elements of one and 3.7 to the other D still not what if we already the L just a main battery now it works what can you let me comments DC when I can it rotate direction swap the wires versus it rotates this DC motors depends on the pole ply some application need the motor in the same regardless of are made this rectifier is already reaching the most in the input connect now I rectify even when I signals used to road clockwise, this circuit fixed in is crucial. This is a mini going to it to see how you can generate manually spinach. First chunk to the shaft for spin. Next, I'll connect negative predator to the and see the result. The motor is showing as netted the wire. Now polarity. See the volt from this experiment. Don't forget comment below. Reading you see your thoughts. Here is one of the supercapacitors at 2 point and an farads 500. But what does to get 500 can storage amount of energy smaller capacity farad electric charge hold.
Farads such a small. Now let's put LED capacitor. How long stay on 0.7 volt? If you know Farad is comments below. Thing unbuttoned to generate a simple motor. Right? What I did. 2D wooden platform is a 6 and the other iter. Attached a large volt motor pulley to the rubber band. Now covered. 6-volt motor battery. Spinning rapid volt motor. A shot volts. 12 volt 38. Can you find the surprise? Comments have built a interesting runs on J batteries. It's an easy that ideas for improve or want to suggest comments, thoughts, and create integrated circuit. UT66LK designed to own when power carefully yet effective system. A 3-point battery. They started playing the powerful IC used in toy and cards. Great choice for my projects. If you enjoyed, don't forget to share with your improvements.
Supercapacitor. Have you ever enough store light bulb? Put it to the charge to store possible. It's ready. The bulb. Exciting part that it's up. Amazing how it can use energy. So you found the 6. Share it with your.
Today I model of a water design water level to demonstrate. I will test water glass tank. Model is how water level monitored indicators. Start glass will ride amazing. The LED up 1 from the bottom represent water level. How a real indicator works. Forget to comment experiment. Heavy wheeler and power. After speed I and D to the motor and it up. Guess why? Thoughts in the comments. This is a syringe. I'm going to light experiment. I'll carefully cover. Take a vibrant LED. Insert it right. Fitting it. Exciting part. Connect the LED volt instantly. But happens when the inside the almost effect. With this forget to like and what should I? Hi friend to share project. Why air uses a fuse and to power the 9-volt battery. Link the battery. A D of the propeller. Toy wheel and a thrust. Any car is a combined basic engineering. It's simple, affordable, fun to play with. Up these DC local market sighting up. Before I'll check on find the example. If I to the product. Now let's put them connecting a 9 how they perform. As you can see, in steady spin. If you enjoy this, forget to and dramas. And today, lighting air power. I used it as a DC fan to make it move. And the supercharged it, which push air propelling this way to exhaust in state motion. Your thoughts. Don't forget. 0.7 hard super. Today power this D, but we'll find out. Let's charging. Nothing. Why? Supercapacitor charge. Yes, charge 0.7. Just enough. Now the is fully. Next, I'll pins will connect the bell. It's work, but wait, interest here. Supercharged with gems of power. It's able to. So what's can you comments have numerous electronics need to test creating them into this is an unsure they will. This is a police the counted on police and a design DIY project. Replicating lights and edge you to try out. If you're interested in version a DRAM on .com to check it out. We'll guide you through processing wires to and reliable. Crucial skill wants to replace hold apply chargers devices. One crit overlook the can loose cord from being pulled out to use it or for addability. You think about this like this video interesting. 2. I'm going to control the brightness using a potentiometer. I've solved of the LED terminal of the next. The LED is a pin of the ordered one of the potentiometer negative term to complete. Now when I rotate the LED brighter and dimmer because the potentiating like a very electricity dimmers your life. Use this tronic project. Know if you'd like this. Today I V-Tutor I ordered. It's unbox look. And it may don't be fooled. Packs a pump. Get it ready. I'll 6 a few seconds. This is a 5-point supercapacitor. Compact, powerful, and perform. Now it's full. Real test. Connected to a C mode arms. Its supers are true. Interesting. Like and comments. The 12 that I 12 volt. This specific high torque performance. Perfect for where control is. Now let's cover internal operates. Open it up. Amazing. See an multiple rotate and reducing torque. Allowing the moments like in an if down. Comment. What other should I let me know? Hey everyone. Today I built electric pro 3.3 switch motor. The in-series switch powered by the through a minute. I would arm the tiny when it moves close. Turn the bulb turn cool effect. Know what you think. Today exciting video. Testing the power own motor. It has enough this dyno the air. This motor incredible speed. Rating strong just like actual drone. Will this motor be able to watch till results? Like and with your thoughts.
There's an amazing outdoor sensor. Features 3 like perfect garden, bed, or yard. This life and built functions. Performance. The motion movement turns on. Security. Plus powered design for wire it up and work. I'll be testing detailed videos tuned for that. If you're in right now, button here. Share and subscribe to show. Today I've built a PC a high typically as are known for inefficient. This fan strong for the have used can energy regular battery gives the powerful. Now let's is in now 3-point battery 100 ohm as get the that the current is direct. Now let's reverse swappings. These are block bias does not like solve this LED to polarity to bridge rect. Now we and battery term the LEs bridge automatically correct.
Unit of electronics. Micro capacity of a electrical charge. Capacitance of can store charge when wide across equals 1 farads. Capacitor farad equal to in micro, which is a Kel's visit quiz book. Today I 1 and 07 to build a rectifier. AC to D, but to G. I can our source with the and swap the D. Reversing the image sensitive, but with output polarity no matter how. Super U circuits free connections. Watch, shy for more. Today I've built it. Capacitor fan. The turbo fan run battery used a simple DC supercap switch. Charged it with 7 volts. Here I'm flipping and look at the spinning. But here's how can I fusing grit behind this power. It's the science. Volt LED. Let's try the 3-point, but wait, not work expected low. Try something connected using pulley. So drives the. See what happens. I'm going 12 terminal to connect the 3 battery to. But polarity that is glow now. So the same it up. This setup quickly happened. Out spots in the con. This is a motor connected to a battery in the clock. Positive and negative. The motor direction clockwise happens because motor's rotation polarity. Some applications may need them rotate in this regardless connections or to achieve this rectifier polarity remains even if we connections have connected to this. As you can swap the battery, the motor can rotate in this direction. Setup is where maintain of rotation. DC gear mode. Today I'm going with it. Electricity it can generate manually spin. First to the shaft spinning. I'll connect the probes to the motors. Now let's spin. As you can generating electricity voltage because I can reverse correct that. The correct you can glitch out DC gear mode. You found this interesting. This video also voltage and share experiment. Let's discuss this right here. Powerful as you'll come across. It's rated volts 500 for S5, but a 500 capacitor can large amount compared to smaller. From much electric can hold 500 for some test. Connect this upper capacitor. Will it light up? Does think it will stay on 2.7. And if you 100 feel in the comments something just happened. Managed to volts from a sim motor. Possible, right? Here's what I did. 2 wooden platforms and the up motor. Attached a 6-volt motor pulley. The rubber band now part. The 6 at 12 volt started spinning a 12 volt generator. 88B power. How did it produce? Science behind them? It's in the comments. I have yet in project. All that run AA. It's in project at home. Any idea setup? Any modification? I listen creative. Integrated circuit. UT66K. Designed to own when have carefully simple yet a farm system. Connected a 3-volt battery. Immediately stability. Yet P is commonals musical group. Making it fun. DI video. Share comment with any impressed. Small super, but have you it has enough store light bulb put it to the test. Charge the super store as possible. It's ready. Bulbs. Exciting. Look at that. Lights up. Amazing how it can release energy. If you found interesting to like and leave a comment. To decking model indicator or the water level. To Dirks, a simple set of a large. This model show how easily monitor the indicators. Test it. Slowly start the glass water level. Something begin to light up from visually racing water. Just like how level indicator. Don't share and enjoy this. This experiment a heavy motor. High speed, the power, LEDs, D lit. Can you guess your thoughts? This is I do a glowing for the protect next 7 color and in cover inside. How comes the alky to a battery, bringing it to life? Real magic go off. Wing LED creates neon. If you enjoy, don't share. Today I'm in creative project DIY car project use components. Volt battery to a connector to motor to drive a set of movement to generate this mini way activity with principles to make and with these DC motor market upcoming. Before I'll check if I can find I'll add it to the now test by battery and see it works smoothing a nice and if you don't forget air and comments. Today I'm air powered car. I used as the power DC mode and move capacitor powers the motor drives the backward or forward. Project is lower how stored energy. It's in the get to like and this is a 2-volt capacitor. I'm going to DIY will it work out test thing happened because it is using a volt battery. A few seconds. Supercharged. I'll insert into the feeder of the and turn on this and look working perfect. Wait, interesting. Supercapacitor just a power to run the bell. Really, how is this? Can you let me know? Numerous electronics prod test whether before your design. This LED ideal to work police the content on police and I have signed and built my project. Replicates the scene on and can be occasional. Interested in create. I've pro circuit diagram quiz booked. Feel free to try. Today I will by step probably connecting one plug, bring a safe and connection. This is a crucial one who were for household charge electrical device, but there's that many without it become loose safe. Vent the accidentally. It's essential tie clip, leaf clamp, and durability. Let me know what you think in the comments. Get to like the founded entry in this video to show you brightness of using a potentiometer. I've saw of the LED terminal of next of the LED, the middle potentiometer. Finally, I've side pins of the terminal of the bad circuit. Happens when I rotor. The LED lighter and dimmer because the acting like a electricity fee. Dimmer switches trick in many to see more. I finally reciprocate and take a close. At first, I'm small punch. I'll charge volt back seconds. 1F5 capacitor packed in some performance. It's fully charged. Test to a 6V and see how it look at running smooth per capacitor truly fast. If you found don't drop your volt gear extracted air cooler. This type of mostly designed in a more applicant controlled and is required. Now let's cover panel component rates. It up amazing intricate civil gears and rotating. These gearing speed torque in order to drive oscillating air cooler. Enjoy this temperature to light and what is it? Today, Apple Elect using a 3 battery switch gear motor. Wired and reed switch is powered through a wooden arm with a tiny end. When the moves close, the bulb turns a cooling effect. Let me know what you think. Today, exciting video testing the drone motor. If it has it, lift this down into the air. This motor, incredible speed, rating strong, just an actual, will powerful it and to see. Don't forget share and
Amazing LED or light. 3 lighting perfect for your garden or yard. This light is built for all, ensuring reliable outdoors. Sensor detects automatically trading added units. Solar power is no need for set it up. The work. I'll be testing this video soon for that. If you're interested now and here, make sure and subscribe. Showcases.
Build a power fan. High speed typically found in a as the drone their impressive and surprise size. For capacity and store much battery. Fan will start. Test it. Then LED. Let's point say foam resist as the current is friction. Reverse swapping the battery. Our diode current is not light up. This issue to work rectify. We reconnect in the LED. If we terminal LED bridge rectify corrects a for capacitance microfarad capacity of a electrical charge. Capacitance of one store one when one crosses 1 millimeter rated 5 to 5 for a very big value for complete. Today I had 1007 to build a rectifier, AC and polarity, DC power rectifier, the input, nor polaritive component. This circuit polarity, remember how I connect this technique for protect verse polarity. Next, like, drive for more. Today I've built a powered mini. I call Reese fan. This tiny out of tradition. I got up motor, capacitor, a Supercapacitor 3.0 for a few. Okay, it's sleep best. And run with just of charge. What's the C capacitor? Can you get it in the comments? It's a 12 rated up 7-volt back. It's not as it to just 2. Now let's try. I've motors your band spins it. Let's fully the same tweet to the C motor. All connect and volt battery motor. To the pole. Look at that. Ideas, but how? Ago couldn't light it up with this perfectly. Just happened. Figure it out. Your thoughts in this gear motor connected to a base in the clock. Positives. It's direct counterclock. This C motor depends on power supply. However, we always direction how the power to use a bridge ensures that the motor input connect. Now I rectify even when I used to rotate wise. This circuit's fixed direct is crucial. This is a motor. I'm going to it to see how it can manually spin. First chunk to the shift for spinning. I'll connect negative probe to the motor. Now the results. The motor's G showing as connected the wire. Let's now polarity. You can voltage DC gear. If you found this interesting, this video. So comment voltage read and share your thoughts. Here is one of the most capacitors. 2.7 incredible 5. Yes, really mean an idea. Surprisingly computers. Let's measure how a capacitor and 5 is manual component. Put it to the test. Going to connect to the super. Will it life it down? Do you think with just volts? Why 5 is a big deep your answer? Believable. 38 12 volt sounds. I'm C motor. 6-volt motor is a charge puller and a 12-volt connecting like a belt. The excite when I power using it and draw like a mini. The result docking of DC. But volt 8-volt. Figure out the surprising out. Share your build a simple thing electric a small just batteries. Easy that is for or one stations. Let me know in the to hear your suggestion. This is a market CU16A designed to produce powered, solid, create effective system. Did a 3 battery immediately started. All yet power is bells, musical, making it fun. Enjoyed this video. Forget to learn if your thoughts movements.
Supercapacitor. Have you ever won enough stored light bulb? Put it to the charge to store possible. Once it's ready, the bulbs. The exciting part that up beautifully how this tiny hold and so effective experiment in. Don't forget to like and leave thoughts.
A working model indicator to the water level to demonstrate a simple water large tank. This model is how water monitored indicators. Start pouring this level rise amazing. The LED one from the bottom presents the level. The real water works. Forget to like experiment. Wheel to empowered it. After I disconnect and connected motors turn and the LED. Why this happened in the comments. Syringe going to turn experiment. Carefully cover a vibrant LED right into fitting it perfect. Now part. The LED volt coin instantly, but the when the glide the cup almost hypnotic experiment like comment. Try next. Today fun and a powered mini. This simple component 9-volt motor, battery to the DC motor, wheels from propeller to an excellent creative engineering. It's simple, affordable, and fundable. I picked up orders for some projects. Diving in line to stack model, do product list, put them to a 9 how they perform. As you can smoothly and steady. If you enjoy, don't forget and the comment. Friends, to lighting air power. I use it as the a fan bills to make it when the supercharged, which push air propelling the car. This one way to express in motion. Your thoughts in the forget to like. This is a volt 10 capacitor. I'm going to use it to my bell. Let's find first out charging. Nothing. Why? Supercapacitor yet. Charge it up. 7 volt. Just a few. Now this is fully charged. Next, I'll insert in connector. And it's working. But wait, interesting. Supercapacitor with just a power able to run. So how can you comments? Numerous electronics need to test functional, fitting them into your. This is an ideal. They will. This is a police mounted on designed DIY. It replicating lights and educate. Try out. If you're interested in version at a diagram on .com, free to check it out. Guide you through the process of wires to and reliable. Crucial skill wants to repair, place appliances or others. Critical connection could be or even to prevent accidentally. It's essential tie relief clamp and durability. Let me know what you think in the comments. Forget to like if you found it in this video. Show you how of announcing a 2-kilometer soldered the PD to the battery. The negative is connection of the third one of the essential. The negative tree to now when I rotate the LED brighter and dim because the protecting like a out of the LED. How work in real life. You can use electron. Let me know experiments like. Received the capacitor I ordered. Unbox look. It may seem to be fooled. Punch. I'll charge volt batteries. Volt super but power energy. Time for the I'll connect DC performs. Sadly, considers fascinating. Found this forget to share. It's in the. This is a motor from a 12 motor is designed for high efficient performance, making it patience and power required. Carefully and explorers to see as wow. Its system is inside smoothly. These gears speed. Drive completing air cooler. Enjoy this. Make sure to layer thoughts or gadgets next. To subject, use 7-volt. A reed DC light bulb is wired with the reed motor as battery. Small wood shaft with at one end. Is the mag reed switch bulb on. Moves away, creating a flashing of. Let me comments. I'm high speed to see if it has to lift this into the air. This incredible generating so used in tiny but powerful to lift. Watch till the end and don't with your thought. Here's an amazing solar out motion sound. It features making it punch, heat, waterproof, weather condition, reliable doors, detect automatically providing convenience with its solar. There's just let the sun light in it soon. Interested in getting? Click the product to check it out or to like, share more cool gadgets. Today I've been DC using a high typical capacitor known for their efficiency and surprise size capacitor or in release faster and a quick start. Test it out. Is an L. Now let's 3.3 ohm as it up the current correct direction. Let's reverse swapping. Our diode bias does not light up. Of this LED to polarity, the bridge now we and the area terminal LED bridge rectifiably corrects a capacitance microfarad capacity of a electrical charge. Capacitance of 1 store 1 when went across its term 1 milli rated FUD to 5 for a very big for composite. Today I had 1.07 to build a rectifier for AC version polarity. DC rectify the input the sensitive component with this circuit polarity no matter what is super using circuits free connection. Let me and for more. Today I've budget capacitor fan. Let the turbine fan run battery. Used a simple DC motor capacitor. The Supercapacitor 3.3 for a few seconds. Okay, and it's spinning. But here's how can a few behind the power. Science behind. Let me know this LED. Try to 3.7. Wait, working. The voltage thing different. 2 DC pulleys in a row. So when one the other, what happens now? Watch. I'm going to convert LEDs of 1D and now 0.7 the other D. Still nothing. What if we see the going? Just a main battery. Now it worked. What can you figure? Let me know your C gear. When I connect it, rotate direction. Swap the wires. Reverses and rotates the DC dirty of the powers. However, to all directions of how the paid we can use. And she reaching the most and change the input. Now bridge regulator. Even terminals continues to aim clockwise. The full and circa fixed is crucial. This is a motor. I'm going with it to city. It can I manually first chunk to the strip for spin. Next I'll connect negative probe to the see the result. See the motor's is showing a connected the polarity. Really see the from this experiment. Don't for you. Comment below reading you share your thing. Gus. Right here is full super come across. Rated at 2 and an for us 500. But what does that to give you an idea of super surprising G capacitors? Odds measure how capacitor and 500 massive for it. Test this LED capacitor up. How long stay on 7 volt? And if you know rod is dropping below, unbelievable. Generate simple, right? I did 2 DC platform 6 volt. Another is a large motor to the 12 connect band like a. Now comes the 6 volt battery spinning rapid volt motor. A shot volts, 12 volt, 38. You figure in the surprise share build us interesting guns on J batteries. It's an easy that any ideas, any modification. I love creative. This rated circuit TC6LK designed to own wind power. Carefully buzzer, yet alarm system. Connected a volt battery immediately melody. Small yet T in doorbells and mutes. Noise for fun projects. You enjoyed the don't forget share, comment with your any impressed.
Small soup, but heavy. If it has enough power of light, let's put. I'll fully pass as much energy. We'll connect it, see what happens. Now for it. Beautifully, this tiny hold. So found this experiment. Comment with your.
Today I have of a water designed to model in a demonstrate. I will test a water glass tank. Model is water levels can using L. Now I slaughter into the glass as the water something the L light up one from the represent water level. A real indicator work. Forget to comment experiment. I will to empower it after reach I disc and key to the mode and it up. Guess why? It's in the comments. The syringe going to turn experiment. I'll carefully take a vibrant LED, put it right into fitting it perfect part. The LED volt coin instantly, but happens when the inside the almost hit effect. Enjoyed this. Forget to like and comment. What should I try? Hi friends, share a fun and a powered minute. This few simple and 9 hour the motor, volt battery, the battery, a DC propeller, 2 wheels from a propeller. Star is an X9 creative engineer. It's a lot of. Today I picked motors for something project. For diving online exact mod. If I do product list, let's put them connecting and seeing how they perform. As you can smoothly and steady. If you don't share, what's in the comments. Hi friends, exciting air capacitors to spin of toy wheels. When there is motor, fan to prepared. It's a fun air throw G. Let me comments and share. It's a 2.10 farter to use it to my bell. Work for without chums because the soup isn't charged. So let's a 3 battery should be enough. Right. Now capacitor is fully charged. Next I'll insert into the factor of the and turn on the switch. Look at that perfectly. Something's happened. Remember this was charged seconds of yet it's so on. Possible. It works. Thoughts in the comments. You have news for your electric and need to functional operating them. There is an I'm sure they will work. This is a pub mounted on designed DIY. It replicating lights and educate try out. Your interest in version they detail on .com. Free to check it out. I will guide you process connecting wire plug, safe and relaxation. Crucial who wants to replace old appliance chargers devices. But there's one many overlooked it that can loose cord from being pulled out to use it ramp for additivity. What you think about this? I like this found it interesting. In this video, show you howness of using a 2 ohmmeter. Soldered the LED to the battery, then LED little pin ohmmeter. I've soldered into the of the battery circuit. What happens when ohmmeter turn it usually gets bright. That ohmmeter is able controlling the flowing through the switches. Trick in many like to see more. Finally, supercapacitor and take a at first I'm small bunch. I'll charge volt batteries. 1F 5 volter inside performance fully charged. Test 6 volter and see how. Look at that smooth supercapacitor. Fascinating. Found this in forget to layer in the comments. The 12 volt that I extract volt air cool. This type of quickly designed inefficient making occasions and powerful wired. Carefully and components kit system gears inside and smoothly. These gears help speed while to drive completing loop cooler. Enjoy this. Make sure to layer and gadgets. A simple use even volt a Reed's DC gear bulb is wide with the Reed's motor as battery. Small wood shaft at one end is the magnet switch bulb on. Is away creating a flashing of. Let me know. Excite. I'm testing speed to see if it's to live away. This at incredible general flow. Ones use tiny but be able to live. Watch till the results and make with your thought.
Here's an solar motion sound. It features making it street waterproof, weather condition, reliable pores. The text automatically turning added units. If it's solar, there's no just set the sun in a detail. So stay tuned. But getting one right products buttoned out. Like, share, more cool gadget. Today I've mini D using a motor drones capacitors. Motors are no speed and making this amazingly strong. I've used energy than a regular, which get and power. Now let's. This is a now 3 battery 100 circuit. It's up that the current corrector. Now let's ready by swappings. These are block biased does not solve this LED to polarity is a bridge rec. Now battery up
The battery, the works, how the bridge automatically, the unit of an electron named after is the event to store a capacitor can charge applied equals farads. Capacitor 100 farad is equal million micro, which is you. Details against quid 4 Z diodes. Full wave, not DC can change. Let's test. I connect the source with and polarity. Normally, really could damage the out remains the same. The input technique is protecting polarity. Next comments. Get to like, subscribe, friends. Today gadget capacitor and fan. Let the fan any fan additional battery used a super and a switch. Now let's capacitor in 7 seconds. Here I'm flipping and look at spinning. But here how can just a few secret behind this power? The science. Let volt LEDs try to light it up 7-volt. It's not as expected. It's too low. Let's try some. I've connected using pull so it drives the other. See what happens. Well, I'm going 12-volt terminals of one and 3.7 to the other. Still not. What if we see going just the same up? Can you let me know? See when I connect it rotate direction. Swap the wire reverse and rotates as a DC polarity of the applications motor in the same regardless of are made. Leave this rectifier 30 reach consistent. Change the connected a brisk motor. C battery terminals continues same clock. Is useful in maintaining a rotation is this gear motor. Hey, I'm going with electricity. It can I manual this chunk to grip for next I'll in negative meter and see the result. See the motor's showing as connected the polarity. Please see the volt from this experiment. Don't feel comment below reading you share your thoughts. Here is one Supercapacitor cross at 2 point and an incredible 500 F. What does that to give you 100 F can store amount of energy smaller farad electric can hold farad for such a small. Now let's this LED capacitor right up as I think it will stay on 2 points and if 100 farad drops below. Unbelievable. 38 volt 12 volt mode impossible. Right? Here's what I mounted two on a wooden platform. One is a and the other motor attached a 6-volt motor pulley to rubber band. Now comes 6-volt battery spinning 12-volt generator. A 8-volt hour. Did a 12-30. Can you find this in the comment? Hey, I have built an interest project that runs AA back. It's in project try at home. Have any setup? Any modification? I'd look creative integrated circuit UT66LK designed to burn wind power. Carefully yet a farm system connected a 12-volt battery immediately melody. Small yet B is doorbells and musical makes for fun checks. You enjoyed this. Don't forget to comment with your improvements. All Supercapacitor. Have you ever has enough store light bulb? Let's put it to the fully charger to store as possible. Once it's rated to the happens for the and look at that bulb light. It's a main component and release actively. Interest to get to layer and thoughts. Build a water level into monitor tank. How it works using us instead of designed to can be using LED. Now let's water into and as the happens, these begin to lawn to the top. This visual increase just water tank. Like share if you enjoy. In this attached a heavy motor and after feed I and connect to the motors and the up. That's why this comments syringe and today turn it into a remove the 7 and the cover perfectly. Now comes LED coin battery bringing it but the real and the lights go. The glowing cover hypnotic experiment. Don't comment. Next today I'm fun and create a D-board mini. This simple component 9-volt battery a connector to the motor to a set movement or to generate this excellent weightivity with principles simple to make with these DC marks citing us. I'll check if I can find the I'll add it to the now let's by connecting and seeing it works smooth and nice and if you don't share thoughts in the high friend and excite Supercapacitor source motor to spin and toy with capacitor powers the motor drives the backward or forward project explore how airport energy in the comment to like and this is a 2-volt capacitor. I'm going to DIY will it work test it with happens because it are up using 1 volt a few seconds are supercharged inserts into the feeder of the D turn on the switch and looking perfectly just capacitor just a power in the bell really how is this think about it explain why this know your thoughts in the comments. If you have new for your electronic need to test functional them into your design this LED ideal to work properly these lights shine typically vehicles successfully as a D flashing these cars fun project to try if you're in your own provided a diagram book.com feel free to check I will guide you to process connecting wire plug and reliability crucial who wants to replace appliance chargers devices there's one key overlook the connect to being out use a cable or strain red security and let me this idea and don't video so how to control an LED column positive leg positive negative leg connected to of the one of the tension the negative to complete now when I rotate the LED brighter and dimmer does the acting like a one of electric LED how dick in real life can use the electronic let me know if experiments like To receive the capacitor, let's closer look. Glance it, but don't be. It packs to get it using us for just a few. This is a 5 super complex but powerful and time for the. I'll connect DC how it performs. Look at that smoothly. Capacitor fascinating. Found this interest. Forget to share thoughts in the comments. This is a motor from a tour. Motor is specific for high tune performance, making it perfect. Powerful movement. Remove its cover. Its internal components. Up. Intricate system gears inside. Shading smooth. These gears help speed while allowing the components like others in an. If you would share your thoughts. Other motors I explore now in the comments. Built a project 7 a DC and a light bulb is what with the read. The motor is in battery. A small shaft at one end spins the mag read switch bulb on. Away the bulb creating a clashing effect. Let me know what you exciting. I'm testing speed drum. See if it has to lift it into this incredible generate flow. One's used in tiny but be able to lift it till the end and don't share thoughts.
It's an amazing outdoor sense features making it perfect. Guard shed or this proof and conditions. Performance. The MOX movement turns on added secure. Solar power is no need to set it up and do the work. I'll be detailed video. Stay tuned for if you want right now. Products button it out. Like, share for more cool.
To powerful mini DC motor and drone supercapacitor power source. Drone motor aggressive speed make surprisingly capacitor I've released faster than a with quick and out. This is an L. Now let's connect 0.7 through a resistor. We complete the LED light indicating that going in the correct direction. Now let's read by swapping our diode current when so the L up to and allow the regardless of polarity. We'll use a bridge. Now we in the every terminal's LEDs demonstrate rectifier corrects the polarity. Rod is the satins in named is the ability to store a capacitor can of charge applied equals 1 farads. Capacitor farad will 2 microfarad is a very for visit book. Today, 100 to build rectifier for AC version, polarity test it. Connected a DC with the rectifier, swap the in, the sensitive, but with this output polarity, no matter what. Unique is protecting polarity. Next, to like, subscribe, experiments, friends, to little gas, super capacity hand fan. Call it the fan, tiny fan, traditional. I've used a and now super capacity 0.7 for a few seconds. Okay, it's split and run with of charge. It's the C capacitors. Can you guess the comments? 12 volt. Let's using a volt battery, but it's not as expected too low. Let's try. I've motors using N spins it. Let's see. I'm going to 12 volt terminals of 1D and now 0.7 volt DC motor thing. Which the pole. Look at that. LED is glowing now. So the same up. It works. What just can you figure? Let me know your thoughts. C gear. I connected rotate section. Swap the wires. Reverses and rotates because a DC polarity of the power. However, motor to the same direction regardless of are made. Leave this rectifier. Rectifier polarity reach insist if we change the connected a bridge motor. C battery term motor continue in the same up is used for maintaining of rotation. DC gear today experiment electric when I have to attach to get a better positive and multimeter terminals. Spin it and you can see electricity voltage is because I connect verse that correct pole clearly output from your motor. Found this video. So comment voltage reading and share your comment. Gus, right here, powerful super come across. Rated at volts 500 for us 500. But what a 5 capacitor can large compared to small. How much a capacitor can hold 500 for such a test. Connect this L for capacitor. Will it light up? Does you think it will 2 points? And if 100 for all, comments below. Thing unbelievable. Generate 38 volt 12 sounds. DC motor 6 volt motor is a large pulley to the, and a smaller volt motor and with a rubber band. Now card the 6 volt 12 volt bat spinning rapid volt motor. The shocking volts of DC 12 volts 78 volt. Figure out surprising out. Share your a simpsting elect us on just 2 series. Easy DIY at any is for improve or want stations. Let me know and love to hear your suggestion. This is a method. CUME9 produce a board. Soldered it, creating effective music 3-point battery. The started playing a powerful, commonly used tool greeting. King it a gun DI. This video to like and leave thoughts movements.
Supercapacitor. You ever want enough stored light bulbs? Put it to the charge the to stay as possible. Once it's ready to the bulb happens for the excite and look at that bulb lights up. Amazing component release endly. If you interesting, like and leave a comment.
Working model indicator to the water level to works a simple water of a large tank. This model how easily monitor indicators. Test it. Start pour gas will rise. Amazing how the LED one from the bottom represent water level. How a real indicator works. Forget to comment experiment. The wheel to it powered it after reach. I disconnect and connect to the motor and lit up. Guess why? Thoughts in the comments. This is a syringe. I'm going to light experiment. First, I'll charactive cover, take a vibrant LED right into the cutting it perfectly. Now comes the I'll D to a battery, it to life. Magic half. D inside an almost on effect. Enjoyed this, forget to like, and what should Hive excited to share project. Why air uses a battery to power 9-volt to linger, a drive the set of toy and rate thrust. Mini car aid activity with basables. Make and a lot. Today DC market for upcoming before I'll check on find the exact if I to the product. Now let's by connecting and seeing how as smoothly nice and don't share thoughts in the hi friends and exciting capacitors. I've been a fan wheels to make when this is char motor fan to push propelling the fun air through energy create. Let me commence share 2.10 far use it to power. Let's find first let charging because the soup isn't charged. So let's charge 3.3 should be enough. Now capacitor is full. Next it's pin cable can Y bell which that it's something happened here. Remember the soup's charged seconds of yet it's able so on works it's in the comment. You have needs for your electron and need to function operating them in there is an to ensure they this is a probe mounted successfully designed a DIY pro it replicating lights seen on and can be educational interested in creating I've pro circuit diagrams quiz booked feel free to try. Today I will guide step process connecting wire plug safe and real connection is a crucial one who wants household charge electrical device but there's one that many are without it them loose safe the cord from be pulled out essential to use flip or amp for ability. What you think about it to like this found it in this video show you brightness of an using a potentiometer. I've soldered the LED panel of the next the LED middle pin potentiometer. I've saw pins of the back circuit. What happens when I potentiometer turn it the LED gets bright. That's potentiometer is will resist pulling the amount going through the LED. This is how it works and you can many let more experiment. Finally receive supercapacitor. Let's take a close at first glance small but charge it use battery for just this 5 volts size but charge time aux volt see how it look at that smoothly passively fascinating you found don't forget share your thoughts volt gear extracted from cooler type of motor designed for an efficient making application and power required it's carefully and exponents to up using circuit system gears and rotating smooth these gears speed work drive consolidating air cooler enjoy this make sure to like and comment what other should I explore? Let me know in the comments. Everyone, I built a project, 7-volt, a Reed's DC gear light bulb. It's wired in Reed's footer as power battery, small wooden shaft with a ton end. The magnet switch. The bulb to a cooling effect. Know what you think. Today, video testing the power drone motor has enough dinosaur air. Motor speed strong, just like actual powerful motor. And to see, don't forget to layer and comment.
LED light with a hitting mode for your garage, street art. Is water for all, ensuring rules outdoors, censored and automatic, providing inconvenience with its sign ring. And let the sun light in a demon. Interested in getting, click the per to check. Make sure to subscribe for basis. Powerful men, DC found in and a soup as the power for their impressioncy and surprise size, capacity, store and much battery, and a start. Test it out. LEDs connected 7-volt through a resistor. We complete LED indicate flowing. First, the polar battery connections. LEDs they block verse bias. E does not light. All this is LED to work ready. Rectifier reconnect the LED light. If we swaps again, these still work. Illustrating how the automatic polarity that is the units in electric named after is the event to store the capacitor. Coulomb of Cholt is a plus. Odd e microfarad. This capacitor 500 which is 100 million which value detail ions quiz 4 and 4 Z diodes full wave not DC to change. Let's test. I connect a source with the and polarity. Reverse damage, but the out remains the same. The input. This technique for protecting first polarity. Test next. Comments. Get to like, subscribe, friends to little gadget. Supercapacitor hand. I call it these fan. This tiny fan traditional. I've used a and a now let supercapacitor points for a few. Okay, it's spinning and run with just of charging. The secret capacitor's power. Guess the comments. 12-volt. Let using a 3 battery, but it's not what's expected low. Let's try. I've connectors using N. It drive. Let's see. Same 12 to the terminal order. Connect the 3 battery. But polarity. Look at that. D is glow. How to go this and light it up with this setup perfectly. Just happened. It out. Thoughts in the comments. This is a motor. Battery. It requires direction. If I swap the weight of wires. Reverses its rotates counter. This half-C motors depends on the supply. Some applicants may need them rotate in this regard connections or to achieve this rectifier. Directive polarity remains consistent if we have connected to this. As you can swap the battery, the motor can date in this section. Setup is your maintain of road DC and today spare how much electric shaft. I'll attach shaft to get a positive and multimeter terminals. Spin it and you
can see the voltage because I can reverse correct that. The correct pole clearly see put from the motor. This experiment, don't forget. Comment below reading you see your thoughts on this. Is one of the most capacitors. 2.6 incredible odds. F. Does that really give you an idea of supercapacitor energy capacitors? Odds measure charge of capacity, and 5 is mass opponent. To the I'm going to connect to the super. Will it, and if it belonged to you with just volts, you know why it is such a big drop your answer. Believable. 38 volt 12 sounds DC motor form. 6-volt motor is a large puller to the 12 connecting them like a belt. When I put motor use battery rapidly and motor like the shocking volts of DC, but volts 78 volt. Figure out the sign outcome. That's in the comments. I have built a interesting on just 2 series. Easy DIY anyone can. Do you have proving this suggested comments, thoughts, and integrated to UT16L, which is physical tone when I have carried to a buzzer, a simple physical alarm. When I connected 1 volt back at immediate pleasant melody. Small C is doorbell boys and yards. Choice fly project. If you enjoy, don't share, comment with your improvements.
Small super, but have you ever has enough or a light? Let's put it fully charger to see as possible. Once it's lit to the bulbs, for the exciting look at that bulb lights up. It's amazing component release actively. If interested, get to light and leave dots.
Build a work level indicator under the wall. It works using a simple instead of a this line to show can be easily LED. And now let's test. I slowly into the and as the something begin to light on to the top. This visual increasing just like tank level. Like, share if you enjoy. In this, I attached a DC up. High speed the power in L terminals, LED happens, sharements. Engine today turn it into a fully remove the never 70 into the cover perfectly. Now LED to battery, bringing it to the real lights go off. Glowing ever hypnotic. If you don't share, what should I? Hi friend, to share a air powered. This simple component 9-volt battery, a connector to motor to drive a set of toy and rate thrust. Mini cars that combined with basic and a lot. Today see motor kit for upcoming before I'll check online the exact if I to the product. Now let's by connecting and seeing how they as you smoothly nice instead. If you don't share thoughts in the comments. Hi friends, and excite capacitors to spin and toy with capacitor is just the motor. Is the fan forward. It is a fun air throw energy create. Let me know and share. 2.10 farther. Use it to power. Let's first out charge because the suit isn't so let's a 3.3 should be an all right pass it. Both of its female cable DIY best switch. That something's happened here. Remember that it was charged yet it's going on. Possible. How this works? Thoughts in the if you have these for your and need our function incorporating this tester is able to ensure this strobe. Typically vehicles successfully as a D flashing light cars fun and object to try. If you're in your own version at adgram.com, free to check it out. Will guide you through process connecting plug safe and reliable. Crucial skill wants to replace a plug appliances or other critical step without could become unsafe. The cord fully pulled out. Essential to use clip clamp for ability. What you think comments. Forget to like this founded entry. In this video show you hotness of an LED 2 coulomb positive leg of the LED terminal. Next leg of the LED middle pin emitter. Soldered with the potential to the negative battery to now I rotate the pin. As I LED grab dimmer, the potential like a variable controlling city flowing through. This is just work in real. You can use electronic. Let me know experiments like that. Today I V-tighter I ordered. Unbox it. It may seem to be fooled. The punch. Ready, I'll charge volt batteries. F, a volt super Kai's but charge. Time for the I'll connect volt DC what performs. That smoothly. Capacitors fascinating. Found this interest get to liar. It's in the this is a motor from a 12 motor is specific for high tone performance. Making it perfect workable movement. Now move its cover its internal but operates. You open it up, amazing. See an multiple row reducing increasing twirling the motors like in an air. If you comment your other motor should I explore? Let me know in the hey everyone. Hey, I built a project 0.7 a DC light bulb wired in seed switch powered by through a mini. I had an arm to the mighty magnet when the motor spins closer to the returning the bulb as it moves off, creating like flash. Let comments. This I'm just high speed to see us to toy into this at incredible generator flow is used in tiny but able to lift much till the bolts and shift your thoughts.
It's an amazing solar out motion sensor. It features making it nudge, shed, the proof their condition. Reliable performance. The text directly turn added seconds. Solar power. There's no need. Just set it up. Sun do the all in a detail. So stay. But getting one right. Products but get out. Like for more cool. To powerful mini using C motor drone supercapacitors. Motors are of speed and making surprisingly I've used least energy than a regular, which gives and power. Now let
This is to a 3-volt battery, 100 ohm. The circuit lights up, being that the current corrector. Now let's ready by sections. LEDs, they block or spy LED does not. To solve how the LEDs of polarity, we'll use a now battery up. Battery terminals, LEDs, demonstrate rectifier, corrects the polarity. The rod is the tins. Named A is the unit to store electric. The capacitor, of charge is applied. Rod equal for capacitor 100, which is equal million value. Details Vince quiz 4 or 0 diodes. Wave bridge, not for conversion. Change pulse tested. Connected at source with the and swap ready. Reverse damage sense, but with the output is the same no input. Is superting circularity connect. Next, to subscribe for today gadget, capacitor and fan. The Turbine fan rational I've used a super kind of switch. Now let's charge it 7 volt seconds. Here I'm flipping this and look at the spinning F. But here's how can just a fusing behind this power science behind. Let me this LED try to 3 points. Wait, working. The different 2 DC pulleys in a row. So when one's the other happens next, watch carefully to connect LED 1 DC and now 7 the other DC. Nothing. We switch the look at LED, but how the moment battery could now it works. What just can you figure? Let me know your C gear mode connected rotate section. The positors is its directs counterclock. This happens motors rotation on the polarity applications. Motor to the same direction of how they're made. We can use a bridge ensures that the motor remains input connect. Now I rectifier as when I swap to rotate wise direct. This set circuits works direction crucial. Is a mini D going to it to see how it can generate spin its shaft. First I'll to the shaft spinning. Connect the pop probes of my to the motor's turn. Now let's spin. As you can setting electric the voltage because I can reverse correct that. The correct and clearly output gear motor. Found this don't video. Comment voltage reading, share your here is one super come across. Rated at 2 and an infrared 500. But what does 500 can store large amount of it a smaller from much electric can hold 100 for such a now LED capacitor up. How long stay on 7 volt? If you know what is such drop your below. Unbelievable. 38 volt 12 volt one's impossible. Here's what I mounted motors on a wood. One is a 12 volt motor. I attached the 6 volt motor pulley, the rubber band. Now covered 6 volt 12 volt bat spinning 12 volt generator. A 8 volt hour. Did a 12 38. Can you fit behind this in the comment? Hey, I have yet inch project that runs on J batteries. An easy that anyone can. Do you are improving this? Want to suggest in the comments your thoughts and the integrated circuit UT66L is designed tone when I have carefully buzzer. Yet alarm system connected and volt circuit immediate pleasant melody. Small you see is doorbells and nerds. Choice for projects. You enjoyed don't share comment with your any improvements.
Small super, but have you it has enough power light. Let's put a fully capacitor to energy as possible. Once it's connected to what happened. Now for the and the bulb. It's a mini cold and real effective experiment. Don't forget share with your thoughts.
I have built a water designed to level in a tank. Demonstrate how test it use glass. Design levels can be using LED. Now pouring water in. And as thing happens, LEDs one by one, bottom to the presents level. Real water works. Get to comment, experiment. Wheel to empowered it up. After reaching disconnect and connected motors turn and the up. That's why this in the comments is a syringe. I'm going to light experiment. I'll carefully cover, take a vibe LED, put it right, fitting it, fitting part. The LED volt instantly happens when the light, the glow inside the cover, almost hip backed. This experiment to like and comment. What should I try? Hi friends, today a fun air-powered mini. This simple components, volt battery, a 9 volt to link, a drive the propeller of toy wheel, and a propulsed. R is an X and creative engineering principle. Simple to portable, fun to play with. Picked up these my local Excitex. In to see if I models. I'll add to the test 9 volt battery form. See if delivery spin. Enjoy this video. Get to like and drop your. Today I have air-powered car. I used it as the power DC man. Make it move. Supercharged it power which draws air back. Telling the car. This probably to express in slow motion. Your thoughts and don't forget to. This is 7 volt supercapacitor. Today I'm going this DI, but will it wind out? Let's test. Nothing happened. Pass it yet. It up using 1 volt. A few seconds. Supercharged. Insert both into the femur of the D and turn on the and look at the perfect weight. Supercapacitor just a few to run the bell. Really? How is? Think of. Can you explain? Let me know your thoughts. If LED projects, whether they are before in design, LED deal to work properly. Lease lights shine typically vehicles successfully as a DIY project. It replicates the scene on police cars. Be a fun project to try. If you're interested in version, detailed certain science quiz, and give it a try. Today I'll step-by-step properly connecting pin plug, safe and reliable. This is for anyone or household chargers devices. One critical stick with action could become loose.